Welcome to the Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series. This week we are south of the Broad on Hilton Head Island at Community Stadium. Bob Stevens along with Mike Covert. We're looking forward to a fun night. A home opener is always special for the home folks.
Absolutely, home opener here at the Nest. Yeah. You know, and the birds are going to be flying high tonight, as will the fish. We got the birds and the Dolphins, and I tell you what, this is going to be awesome. We got two big teams. A lot of excitement on both sides of the ball. And, you know, that brings me to something else. I was thinking the other day, you know, used to teams from Charleston and would come down here because it was an easy win. Let me tell you something, Bob. We've seen already this first 3 weeks, we got some big kids out here.
Yes.
Big kids.
Big kids. We're going to see a couple of them on display, especially a guy you like a whole lot on the Hilton Head side of the ball.
I tell you, Hilton Head has a young man named Puna Ford on the defense. Defensive tackle, also goes in as a blocking fullback and carries the ball. Maybe. Yeah. But I tell you, Puna Ford already committed to the University of Louisville. Word has it that he may not have to redshirt. He may see playing time next year. So, you know, you've got people like Puna Ford, Crittenden from Battery Creek, Bluffton's Shamik Blackshear. These are D1 players, both sides of the ball in Beaufort County.
And you haven't even mentioned the guy who's run for more yards and more touchdowns than any of them. We're going to see him tonight, number 24 for Hilton Head. That's Khalil Lewis. Yeah. 317 yards. That's a workout for any of us to walk that far.
I can't walk 317 yards. No.
He ran that far last week and 7 touchdowns. Coach B.J. Payne would love to be able to turn him loose tonight. Going to be a lot of fun. Two teams still feeling it out, but with senior quarterbacks who are more leaders than they are athletes. It's going to be a fun game.
It's going to be a real fun game. Hopefully the weather will be in our favor. It is a beautiful temperature out here. Fall's finally coming.
And you know a little something about beautiful temperatures.
I absolutely do. And speaking of that, Covert Aire, once again, we are so proud to be a part of the WHHI Sports Network. And with the Cross County Bowl tonight, somebody else is going to take this home to put this beautiful statue in their school forever, along with the Lava 24 MVP player of the game. So,
you know, maybe Battery Creek's Zach Mahan would love to have a second one. He won the one last week.
That'd be the first time this year.
Yeah. Well, we've only done 2 games.
There you go.
We'll be back to talk with both coaches in just a moment as the Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series continues on WHHI Sports.
Are you feeling hot yet? The temperature is pushing 100 outside. Right now it's hot and your air conditioning system is working hard day and night to keep you cool and comfortable. What if it stopped working? What would you do? Don't let a broken HVAC unit ruin your summer. Get a checkup from Covert Aire and let us help you prevent problems before they happen. Covert Aire provides preventative maintenance, new units, and emergency service. Complete customer satisfaction is not only our goal, it's our business.
Back to the Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series. For once, I get to be the skinniest guy in the shot. I'm looking forward to that. And we have a special treat tonight. Folks around the Lowcountry have been wondering, are B.J. Payne and Mike Covert the same person? They've never seen them in the same place before. Here they are.
Let me tell you something. Right here, this is Ohio, West Virginia. This is the new wrestling tag team duo, Meat and Potatoes.
Sounds good to me. I think I can carry us there.
You're good with that?
I'm good with that.
Coach, home opener. You got to be excited about that.
We are. You know, we've started off well, on the road, and, we're going to continue that at home. You know, it's obviously a new scenario for us as, our kids were setting a routine of traveling the last 2 weeks. But, we're excited. Hopefully we have a good crowd, and, we're going to be ready to play.
You've coached a lot of great players. Any players better than Puna Ford and Khalil Lewis?
No, I've never coached anybody that's a running back that's better than Khalil and as an overall player than Puna, and I think that says volumes.
Yeah. Coach Jim Schumann gets to stop them all, but you're coming in with a little momentum. Big win last week. the guys feel a whole lot better this week at practice?
Oh, yeah, it was a great week of practice. You know, getting that rivalry game against Well Branch under our belts and moving forward. You know, we got a big challenge tonight. We know Hilton has bringing a great squad to the field, but we had a great week getting ready for him.
You thought you would be able to hide Unique Crittenden from us by giving him a different number. He'll wear 25 instead of 87 this week.
Yeah.
But what a terrific kid.
He is. He's a great kid. You know, he all-around great guy. He works hard. No matter where we put him, he's a great kid.
Zach Mahan progressed from game 1 to game 2, it looked like. You expect that kind of progression again in game 3?
I do. He took over and this week at practice and really became the general of that offense. He did a great job. You know, he's learning more and more about what we're trying to do. And, you know, he's been with us for a while. He hasn't really been at quarterback for a while. So this third week under his belt, he's doing really well.
Expectations starting to raise? You're getting excited about getting ready for district play, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We open region play next week, actually. So we're definitely excited about it and looking forward to competing for that Region 6 AA title.
All right. Good luck to you, Coach. Thank you. And, Coach, good luck to you. You're going to have a big house tonight. Hopefully we'll keep the rain showers out of the way, and this should be a lot of fun tonight, shouldn't it?
Yeah, I think so. You know, you got two great teams that are playing well right now, so it should be a great game.
You know, we were talking to Coach Schumann about his quarterback situation, which has had to change. Yours has been fluid as well.
Yeah, you know, ours is the same way. You know, Aiden Haggerty's out with a hand injury, something that happened in practice. Played through it week 1. Weren't sure the exact injury, but now, you know, we know. And, you know, we're not sure how long we're going to be out without him for. It could be a week or 3, but Ben Olaf's the senior. He's the captain. He stepped in and done a great job for us.
Coaches, good luck. I hope it's a fun night. I know it'll be a fun night. We look forward to bringing it to all the folks of the Lowcountry. Thanks a lot. We're going to be back with the opening kickoff in just a moment as the Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series continues on WHHI Sports.
Oh, salty dog, oh, salty dog, you're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Captain Cherokee sitting in a tree, Kiwi waving back at me. Honey, won't you be the salty dog? Oh, salty dog, oh, salty dog, you're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Down southeast, sitting by the dog, singing a song about a salty dog. Honey, won't you be the salty dog?
Our goal at 123 Drive Driving Academy is to help students become confident, cautious, and safe drivers.
We offer high-quality classroom and behind-the-wheel training, and we are the only driving school in the Hilton Head Bluffton area that is certified to administer the road test for students. Visit our website at 123drivedrivingacademy.com or call us at 263-5023 and mention WHHI-TV to receive $10 off your training sessions.
When you're ready to get in the driver's seat, please call 123 Drive Driving Academy.
Butler Marine features the largest indoor showroom in the Southeast and is the leading Key West and Yamaha dealer in the Lowcountry. Come visit our indoor showroom for a selection of new boats including Stingray, Everglades, Key West, Shallow Sport, and Glacier Bay catamarans. We also have a large selection of used boats for sale including bow riders, fishing boats, power catamaran, center console, and more. Find the parts or outboard motors you need from Mercury, Suzuki, and Yamaha at Butler Marine online or call us at 866-503-7144.
Hey folks, Mike Covert here with Covert Aire, the Lowcountry's leader in HVAC service, repair, replacement, and maintenance. Summertime tip for you: with the heat on, when you're outside cutting the grass, don't forget your air conditioner when you're done. All those grass clippings can cause the air conditioner to clog up. Be good to your AC and take a water hose and spray off the fins. Your air conditioner will thank you. Thanks a lot.
H&H Auto Service and H&H Auto Body are deeply rooted in our community. Our friends became our customers, and our customers become our friends. H&H has earned a reputation for dedication to their customers. All collision and mechanical repairs to servicing your tires. H&H will take care of you.
We are completely committed to every client, sales and service.
And communication is key.
I invite you to see why so many people trust H&H. After all, you are driving our reputation.
Hey, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking Dunkin'.
I'm drinking Dunkin'.
I'm just in love with the flavor.
I get mine black. I don't want to take away from that pure taste.
So smooth, no bitterness. It's awesome.
There's no other taste like it.
America runs on Dunkin' Coffee.
Visit your locally owned and operated Dunkin' Donuts on Hilton Head, in Beaufort, and off of I-95 at Exit 8.
Welcome back to Hilton Head's Community Stadium for the Battery Creek Hilton Head Cross County Bowl, the Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series. The Dolphins are on the field, and here come the Seahawks. A lot of anticipation of this game. Chuck's Apec. Hilton Head comes in 2-0 for the first time in a long time, trying to go 3-0 for the first time in an even longer time.
That's right, and they won this game last year in the matchup between these two teams. The Battery Creek Dolphins coming off of their victory last week against Whale Branch. Coming into tonight's game, we have a very, very productive running back for the Seahawks. That's Khalil Lewis. Bob, maybe you can tell us a little bit about him.
Well, Khalil only went for 317 last week as Mike and I talked with the coaches before the game. Unique Crittenden, though, can fly as well on the Battery Creek side, so we'll be watching their numbers as well as the numbers on the scoreboard and watching two teams that would really love to take some momentum into district play. Battery Creek begins district next week. Of course, Hilton Head and Bluffton in just a couple of weeks will be a huge game. There's Coach B.J. Payne in just his second year here on the island. Went to school at Massillon High School in Ohio. If you know anything at all about football in Ohio, that's really the one name you need to know is Massillon. He also played his college ball at Mount Union under Larry Karras, probably the greatest Division III coach ever. And now Hilton Head gets ready to kick off in their dark blue with light blue numerals. Thomas Farrell kicking it deep. Unique Crittenden takes it a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the officials are going to call it the automatic touchback. Crittenden, well, he had 102 on his mind. And they will take the ball and begin play at the 25.
Well,
at the 20.
all the press was about Khalil Lewis, 7 touchdowns last week. And that wasn't even a state record, but he did have 7 TDs. And the fact that he has carried the ball 37 times this year for 437 yards, averaging 12 yards per carry. But Unique Crittenden, we've seen him go from one end of the field to the other in a hurry. Unique is wearing number 25 tonight. Bob, maybe you can tell us a quick story about that jersey change.
Well, he usually wears 87. They were going to give him 9 this week, but the 87 jersey had gotten torn up. The 9 jersey had a stain on it, so he'll wear 25, and he's not going to get the ball on the first play. Tyrone Dilbert gets it off tackle, takes it for just about a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9 for Battery Creek.
Battery Creek has a couple of two-way players, and their running backs are also linebackers on defense. A little bit different offensive scheme between these two teams. Last week with Whale Branch, we had two teams that had just lined up 2 backs and ran a pretty conventional offense. Tonight we're going to see Hilton Head run a little different type of offense, but we come out here with the Dolphins and they line up with that traditional 2-back set.
They do. Hilton Head in a 4-2-5 defensively. As Zach Mahan, last week's Lava 24 Fitness Player of the Week, fakes it into the line, keeps it, and boy, good pursuit by the Hilton Head defense that watched the film of last week and watched Zach Mahan run that option.
Yeah, Zach Mahan got his first start last week. He started off a little slow in the first quarter, but here 42 for the Seahawks makes a fantastic play. He was the read man, and he didn't go with the ball carrier. He stayed instead with the quarterback, read it perfectly, and was able to hold him to only a 1-yard gain or a 1-yard loss.
So 3rd and 10 now for the Battery Creek Dolphins as they break the huddle. Zach Mahan brings them up. Again, it's Dilbert and Crittenden in the backfield. Just really a single wideout. But then the give to the man coming across the formation. Good play and breaking loose for first down yardage for Battery Creek.
I remember this play. This is the old snipping scissors.
Yeah.
As he hands off. Syracuse made that famous with a couple of great running backs coming out of there. The old Syracuse orange snipping scissors rises up 40 years later, Bob, for a first down, a Walgreens first down for the Battery Creek Dolphins.
A gain of 14 yards. And now Battery Creek has a little bit of room to operate against the Dolphin defense. Zach Mahan. Oh, he had a little movement in the backfield. Unique Crittenden saw Mahan move that knee to move the formation, and unfortunately, Crittenden had already come set.
And we had that offensive line for Battery Creek. Battery Creek offensive line consists of Jonathan Wright at center, Cooper Kornetminski, Jay Jenkins, Seth Priester, and Michael Reyes. They're the 5 big guys up front.
Big number 2, Puna Ford, is the one we're watching on the Hilton Head defensive line. You see him lined up almost right over center as Mahan fakes it inside and then is wrestled down. Good defensive play there by Hilton Head's defensive front.
And you see they tackle the pitch man too. They're expecting to run the triple option, and they got what they wanted. And what they're going to do next is fake that and throw a pass. That's what you usually do when you see them come up and tackle the pitch man.
57 Marcus Merritt on the tackle, as you see Coach Jim Schumann of the Battery Creek Dolphins has now on second and still 15. Pitch back to Crittenden, getting his first carry of the game, trying to get him outside in some space. He picks up about 3 before he is swarmed under. B.J. Payne told me before the game, we want 11 guys running to the football, and that's how they're going to play defense this year. As you see on the Salty Dog instant replay, gain of about 2. It'll be 3rd down and about 13.
Crittenden scored 9 rushing touchdowns last year. Always dangerous when he gets the ball.
He's got 3 already this season. Ran for 112 against Estill. Ran for 112 more last week against Whale Branch. Back to throw. Mahan over the middle. He's got a man open. Eric Freeman. And Freeman is up near the first down marker.
Well, Bob, I guess they made me right. The next time you come out and you're in that formation and you start running down the line.
Always right.
You throw the ball. And that's how you get them out from tackling the pitch man.
So Freeman with the gain of 16 and a first down at the 45.
Good call by the offensive coordinator for Battery Creek Dolphins.
Jim Schumann said they really wanted to work on the passing game after it was not very effective last week against Whale Branch, and already they make it work. Handoff inside, an off tackle. That looked like Crittenden again with the ball.
Yeah, what they're doing now is Crittenden moves into the fullback position, and you know that's an old triple option play where the guy that usually is your halfback, you slip him into the fullback and you run a quick dive to him, hoping that he'll split the seam right up the middle and go for a long run.
There's B.J. Payne, who is not Mike Covert. We finally got that straightened out before the game tonight.
I thought Mike was a better looking guy anyway.
Give to the fullback that time for about 4. Will set up a 3rd and 5 right at midfield.
Well, in the 2-back set, they're just running that quick little hitter and veer. That's sort of like their diet the first 3 games of the year. They're pretty simple plays, but they're starting to run them a little bit more effectively.
Hey, the wishbone was pretty simple in concept, and it was pretty darn successful for an awful long time. Fake into the line this time. Mahan trying to keep it before he could have a chance to pitch it out. The pursuit of Hilton Head drags him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Great job at the line of scrimmage here. You'll see that the pitch man again is being covered. You're going to see another pass that way, Bob. 28 comes up, immediately runs after the pitch man and grabs him. And that's why Mahan didn't have anybody to pitch to, and he had to eat the ball.
Zach Mahan also, as we remember, is the punter and the place kicker for Battery Creek. Last week, he even punted one left-footed as he was trying to escape the rush. Hilton Head with 8 men up on the front line. They're putting some pressure on him. They don't get the ball, and so now there's not much help for Frazier, and Frazier bobbles the ball, but it's picked up by another Hilton Head back, who makes the play, moving up the field and for a couple of yards. Nick Cooper, very alert to grab the loose football as Battery Creek almost made that a turnover.
Yeah, Aaron Frazier, the sophomore, mishandles his punt. Kind of dives in a hurry. He had touched that. That would have been a fumble, Bob. Number 7 is Johnny on the spot. That's Nick Cooper, as you mentioned, the senior. Had the presence of mind to pick up the ball and return, get out of the return as much yards as he could. Now we see the Hilton Head offense come out on the field.
Yeah, buckle up because this is going to move quickly. This will be like a thrill ride at Cedar Point in B.J. Payne's background from being from Ohio. First play of the game, quarterback Ben Olaf throws and it's incomplete. Hilton Head likes to move it quickly. B.J. Payne would like to see the snap every 7 seconds, he says.
Yeah.
Of course, he also says he's told his offense, you got to get first downs because if we have an 18-second possession and don't go anywhere, we haven't done much. Olaf keeps it off tackle, moves it up outside the 20 to nearly the 25-yard line. Gain of about 6.
We're not even going to get a chance to just pull out the players here, Bob. It's moving fast. This is what the pace they want at every 7 seconds, as you mentioned.
Now the pitch to Khalil Lewis. Lewis hurdles one player and then moves up near first down yardage. I don't think he made it. And B.J. Payne told us before kickoff he is fearful enough of his own punting game that they may just go for it on fourth down all the time. It looks like they're going to go for it here. Olaf and the other offensive players looking over at offensive coordinator Steve Fuller, and they are going to go for it. 4th down and 1 after the gain of 3 by Lewis. Fake to Lewis, throws out to the back who falls down back at the 26-yard line. Ouch. So that's going to hurt. A completed pass to Jakari Aiken, but a loss of a couple. And that will turn the ball over to Battery Creek with terrific field position inside the Hilton Head 30.
Good call, Bob, about going for it on 4th down.
Well, they're going to do it. B.J. Payne not afraid to roll the dice.
Payne was 5-6 last year in his first year as the head coach of the Seahawks here. Took them to the state tournament, losing in the first round to Strom Thurmond in the Class 3A playoffs. Did a great job, though.
Now Zach Mahan under center. Can Battery Creek take advantage? Give up the middle to Unique Crittenden, and he pours his way down to near the 20-yard line. Well, that was just a quick hitter.
Well, that's what they want to do. You'll see they move him into that fullback position, and they kind of toggle him between fullback and halfback. This time they wanted to run the quick hitter, and they got the ball to him in a hurry.
Gain of 7 for Crittenden. He has 3 carries for 10 yards here early. Wide out to the right-hand side, Eric Freeman, who has that one long catch for first down yardage earlier here in the first quarter. They walk the tight end, give it to Crittenden again, off tackle, and he gets free down to the 5 and inside the 5-yard line. Unique Crittenden down to the 2, a gain of 18.
What a great run, a great job up front blocking. You watch the right tackle, Seth Priestler, number 58, takes his man and drives him down the field. Great job by the leader of the offensive line, Seth Priestler. We highlighted him last week, too. He had some great blocks.
Did indeed. Now, 1st and goal at the 2 for Battery Creek. They would love to strike first and really quiet this opening night crowd here in Hilton Head. The officials stopping play, a timeout for Battery Creek. Jim Schumann wants to get this right. This is a very important possession for them. A week ago, Ridgeland Hardyville actually knocked on the door quickly against Hilton Head, and Hilton Head was very good at keeping them out. Same thing for Battery Creek against Whale Branch. We're going to take a quick Serve Pro timeout in the Cross County Bowl. We're scoreless in the first quarter.
My Walgreens pharmacist recommends cold tablets and hot soup.
My Walgreens pharmacist recommends bubblegum flavor and patience.
Mine recommends antacid tablets and only one taco.
Walgreens pharmacists also recommend you try Walgreens brand health and wellness products. They have the same active ingredients as other brands and cost less. Our pharmacist recommended Walgreens brand health and wellness products. There's an everyday way to well.
Keep your cool this season with Covert Aire. Their highly trained technicians are here to take care of your heating and air conditioning needs 24/7. 1st and goal for Battery Creek at the Hilton Head 2. The big tight end, Isaiah Sloan, on the move. The give in the middle to Unique Crittenden. Player says in, and now the linesman do too. Unique Crittenden in for the touchdown from 2 yards out, and Battery Creek has a 6-0 lead.
The Dolphins in the battle of Beaufort Cross County Bowl draws first blood, and they're able to get Unique Crittenden into the end zone after that 4th down gamble in their own territory didn't pay off for the Seahawks from Hilton Head.
Now the extra point is low and wide. I thought I heard whistles. They're saying the kick was no good, and the whistles came after the play, so The extra point is missed by the Battery Creek Dolphins. 6-0 in favor of Battery Creek here at Hilton Head.
On WHHI Sports TV.
New Innovia Touch Carpet is made with nature-based fibers that repel liquids and spills while holding their color for years of fade-resistant beauty. And it's on sale now at Carpet One Floor and Home for up to 50% off. Don't skip your chance to go walking on sunshine with Innovia Touch. Carpet One, we've got you covered.
Hey folks, Mike Covert here with Covert Aire, the Lowcountry's leader in HVAC service, repair, replacement, and maintenance. Summertime tip for you: with the heat on, when you're outside cutting the grass, don't forget your air conditioner when you're done. All those grass clippings can cause the air conditioner to clog up. Be good to your AC and take a water hose and spray off the fins. Your air conditioner will thank you. Thanks a lot.
We are back at Community Stadium in Hilton Head, high above Graham Field. Bob Stevens, along with Chuck Zapek. Jessa Jeremiah will join us on the sidelines in just a few moments. 6-0 Battery Creek as they hold Hilton Head on downs and move it in 29 yards for a score. Very high, short kick. Taken at the 20 and finding a little bit of room. He's going to go 50, 40. One man to beat. He beats the kicker. Aaron Frazier is going to go the distance. Touchdown, Seahawks. So how do you answer a problem like giving up a touchdown on a short field? Aaron Frazier takes the kick at the 20. Got one great block, couple of great blocks, and then the lane opens up, Chuck.
Kind of makes the coach look kind of good, doesn't it? Aaron Frazier is able to high step his way all the way for about a 75-yard touchdown run.
Now to kick it, Savannah Ryer. Yes, Savannah Ryer. Ms. Savannah Ryer has not missed an extra point this year. Kicked a 37-yard field goal in week 1. She is a terrific kicker. BJ Payne says he has ultimate confidence in her to kick field goals from outside of 30 yards. Now we've got an offside against Battery Creek that'll move it to the 1.5 yard line. And yeah, now Hilton Head's going to change the whole theory now. Savannah Ryer comes off, the sophomore, and Khalil Lewis comes in. Ben Olaf stays in, but Olaf is actually going out as a wide receiver. Puna Ford is in at fullback. They might direct snap here to Khalil Lewis. Lewis takes the direct snap, and the Wildcat, boom, 2-point conversion just like that. So Battery Creek draws first blood. Hilton Head slices right back in a very big hurry. Kickoff return just 14 seconds later. It's 8-6 Hilton Head in the first quarter.
On WHHI Sports TV.
Butler Chrysler Dodge Jeep, your all-American auto dealer in beautiful Beaufort by the Bay.
What we have here is Chrysler 300, brand new, 3.6 Pentastar, made in the US of A. 8-speed transmission, give you 31 miles to the gallon. Best in class, 8.4 touchscreen radio, backup camera, navigation, including Beats by Dre. Come take a test drive, I'll save you $2,000. Ask for Charles Manigo.
The dealer you choose is the difference to you. Butler Chrysler Dodge Jeep, 1555 Salem Road in beautiful Beaufort by the Bay. Shop local, buy American.
They have it all at New River Auto Mall. Over 1,000 vehicles and 12 dealerships in one location. Hilton Head high after the touchdown and 2-point conversion. Now kicking it deep to Unique Crittenden, who takes it back at his own 5 and is stuffed as he gets just outside the 10-yard line. A big change in momentum. Boy, those differences in the kicking game can really make all the difference in the world. Hilton Head doesn't punt because they don't feel good about it, gives up a touchdown, and then gets it back, though, the kicking game on offense, and then makes a good play defensively in the kicking game.
Well, special teams. They make a difference.
Call them special, isn't it?
That's right.
So the Dolphins now backed up on their own 13-yard line, and after all the momentum of making the defensive stop, getting the ball back, stuffing it in for the surprise early touchdown, well, all of that just goes a 180 as quickly as Aaron Frazier could run 80 yards for a touchdown. Zach Mahan at quarterback. The split backs. Gives it to Crittenden. Crittenden busts loose. He's across the 30. He's across the 40. Up to the 45-yard line. No flags. That'll be a gain of 31 yards. 31 yards for Unique Crittenden.
Well, Bob, coming into tonight's game, all the talk was about Khalil Lewis. Some people here, even up in this booth, said this was going to be Khalil Lewis's night. Hold the phone. I think
it could have been that guy right there. Yeah, and he's holding the phone.
Hold the phone, Tony.
Zach Mahan now goes under center. Crittenden already has 61 yards rushing and just 6 carries. Battery Creek keeps it up the middle. And Mahan gets only a yard.
That's Jonathan Wright. Him and the quarterback, Zach Mahan, mishandled that exchange. Mahan starting only his second game.
Right.
Rocky Smalls, the starting quarterback, is out with a knee injury, missing this game again.
Might be back in a couple of weeks. Now Zach Mahan over the middle, has the ball tipped and comes up short as he tried to get it to Freeman.
Yeah, Freeman's 6 foot. He's listed as 6'4". I was down the field. I think he's 6'5", number 14. He goes both ways.
When Rocky Smalls comes back, Jim Schuman's going to have a very interesting decision to make, because Zach Mahan has really run the offense pretty well. And actually, Coach Schuman said, you know what, I'm thinking we're going to get Rocky Smalls on the field somewhere else. There you see Aaron Haggerty. He was the starting quarterback for the Seahawks, nursing a broken hand. You see the splint on those fingers. He might be ready for the Bluffton game in 2 weeks. Zach Mahan. We got a problem. And the problem could be with the center, because Mahan wasn't very happy. I have not seen a quarterback slap a center on the backside like that after the ball didn't move. Procedure against Battery Creek. And instead of 3rd and 9, it now is 3rd and 14.
Well, this is critical for this team early in the game to regain the momentum they had. Certainly a return kickoff has reversed all that.
Now Mahan trying to air it out, throws it down the middle of the field, and there was nobody there to get it. Crittenden was chasing it down, as was David Frazier. Neither one of them could get to it.
They're moving Crittenden around on the field. They put him down in the slot and ran him straight down the middle of the field, right at Frazier. However, the ball wasn't delivered anywhere near Unique Crittenden.
Now Mahan back to punt. Remember, his last punt was mishandled by Frazier, and Cooper fell on it for Hilton Head. The snap is short and fallen on by Battery Creek. I think that was a missed snap. I don't think that was a fake. And Hilton Head is now going to get great field position at the Battery Creek 35-yard line. You see B.J. Payne, well, Steve Fuller mainly. B.J. runs the defense. Steve Fuller talking to his offense as they run onto the field. Get ready for the track meet, because these guys like to move it in a hurry.
You know, typically this kicking game is about 40% of the total game. At the high school level, because of the change of field position, I think it's like 60%.
It can be huge. Olaf gives it off to Khalil Lewis, and Lewis, with just his second carry of the game, flags are down. We'll see if any of this counts. Khalil Lewis, 1 carry for 3 yards. Battery Creek's done the best thing you can do, and that's just keep it out of his hands. Just keep the football. We'll see what the call is. It is a holding call against Hilton Head, so the gain will go for naught.
Well, you see number 3 here at the top gets popped by number 40. His helmet just snaps right off. Number 40 for the Seahawks, pulling over to the right side of the line of scrimmage, is put a real nutcracker on him.
There's the Seahawk. cheering on a team that is on top by an 8-6 score here in the Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series. Give again to Khalil Lewis, right up the middle. And he gains up to the 40-yard line, gain of about 6, with just his second official carry of the game. Now Ben Olaf taking the shotgun snap, moving to his left. Whoop, gives it to Khalil Lewis, who tries to change gears and popped the clutch.
Well, look who's on top of him. That's 25, Unique Crittenham. He's all over the field. 25 and 24 come up from their linebacker's position, and that's what forced the running back to slip behind the line of scrimmage.
Loss of about 3 for Lewis there. And it is 3rd and a mile for Hilton Head at midfield. Now Lewis in motion. Olaf in the backfield all alone. Throws it out. He was under a lot of pressure from Darren Peaks coming off the outside linebacker spot there. And he throws it incomplete. Olaf has missed both of his passes in this game. It is 4th down. Punt team appears to be coming on for Hilton Head. Again, I say appears because B.J. Payne was talking to us before the game. I said, who's going to kick the ball? And he says, I don't know, and I'm afraid to. Thomas Farrell is going to punt, the junior, from back inside of his own 40. Low snap, but he gets it off. Very high, end over end. It gets a great Hilton Head bounce. Hits at the 25-yard line and rolls all the way down to the 10.
Well, Bob, that's another mistake in the kicking game. One thing that you want to do is field all punts, particularly short punts. Because what happened with the short punt is exactly that. You get a bounce go against you, and it gives up 10 or 15 yards of field position. Or it bounces and hits one of your linemen who are running back and have their back turned to the punter.
In the meantime, Thomas Farrell can come over to the sidelines and say, I got the job done. Got him buried inside the 10-yard line. Battery Creek with the ball. A little more than 2 minutes left in the first quarter. They're down 8-6, but they have really controlled the play here in the first quarter. Give to Crittenden right up the middle. Busts a couple of tackles and moves out to about the 18-yard line.
Crittenden's a senior. He's not all that big, 5'10", 165 yards, but once again, it's that quick hitter up the middle, and he's able to twist and turn and almost break out of the pack there. Almost looked like a pack of worms, and he was the worm that was going to escape.
Come join us at the Salty Dog Cafe at South Beach Marina. Get your Salty Dog t-shirt at the Salty Dog T-shirt Factory or anytime at saltydog.com. Zach Mahan under center on 2nd and 1 after the 9-yard gain. This give is to Tyrone Dilbert. He gets across for the first down. Zach Mahan giving it off to Unique Crittenden, and Crittenden again breaking tackles and moving up across the 35. I'm impressed. I tell you what, we saw him run some last week, but most of it was outside. Most of it was using his speed. He's been running inside in this game and doing a great job.
How's that for a 3rd down offense?
Let's go back down on the field to Jessa.
First names. Courtney. All right, we're down here with the cheer captains for the Hilton Head Seahawks, and so far some steamy weather, but they're getting through it, right, girls?
Yep.
Yes. All right, and I've got Mike here. I'm sure you could take care of that if we were inside, but we're on our own, so we got to fare the heat down here. So talk to me a little bit about what you girls do to get ready. Athletes yourselves, watching these athletes, what do you do to prepare for these games?
Well, before games, we come here an hour early so we can get ready and practice cheers. Then once we're ready, we're here for the crowd to pump them up and hopefully get another win.
Awesome. Well, you're doing a great job getting these guys pumped up. We're at the beginning of the game here, so they've had 3 games. This is now their 3rd game, 2 games under their belt, and now your first home game. So how great does it feel to finally get to cheer at a home game for your team?
It's awesome. It's way better than any away game just because we have all our peers here, and it's just way more pumped up.
Absolutely.
See, I gotta ask you, you may think I don't know anything about cheerleading, but I'm like a cheerleading aficionado. Do they still have that cheer called aggressive? You know, B-E-A-G-G.
Yeah.
Because I could do that. I can do that.
All right, so you're
do that.
going to have to be aggressive for Mike here, okay? All right, we'll have to work on that. Well, girls, great job. Thanks so much for a little bit of your time, and we'll see you out there, all right? Back to you.
Thank you so much, Jessa. The Battery Creek Dolphins ran out the clock for the first quarter. The 7-yard sack of Zach Mahan finishes things off. We've played one quarter here in Hilton Head. It's the Seahawks of Hilton Head High leading by an 8-6 count.
On WHHI Sports TV.
Everything is ruined.
It's okay. We're ready.
When the things that matter most are on the line, make sure we are too. The Fire and Water Cleanup Team at 1-800-SERVE-PRO. Like it never even happened.
At Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, now's the time to drive a Toyota. Now's the time for you to save thousands on a new Toyota car or truck. There's a huge selection to choose from, and every vehicle is clearly marked. At Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, we've got just what you need and know just what you want. Low competitive prices on our most popular models, and a level of customer service that's just out of this world. Now's the time to drive a Toyota. From Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, Highway 278 in Bluffton.
Start of the second quarter, Bob Stevens and Chuck Zapek watching Battery Creek's Unique Crittenton run for yardage again as he picks up ground across the 40, back up to near the 45-yard line. Gain of about 9 on the play. He is, by my count, 94 yards on the ground already in just 9 carries.
And just watch the job that's being done on the right side of the line of scrimmage by 56 Seth Priestler and Michael Ray's number 58. That's where they're leading the charge, opening up the holes for Unique Crittenham.
4th and 1, Battery Creek coming out in a formation as if they want to go for it. Remember, their quarterback is also their punter. As Zach Mahan gets up, does not like the look he sees across the line and immediately calls timeout. We've got a timeout on the field, 11-13 left before halftime. Hilton Head on top of Battery Creek, 8-6.
I bought this. I saw it. I wanted it, so I got it. I put my hand in, cookies come out. One more time. Hand in, cookie out. Shouldn't your life be that way? When you put something into your life, you should get something more incredible back out, right? How much do you make right now? If you're whispering, not a good sign. Start at TCL and get a job right now to get cookies raining down on you. Or in other words, employment, advancement, vacation, a career. Yeah, this commercial is not about cookies, it's about you. Make it happen this fall at tcl.edu/now. It's working.
After this Serve Pro timeout, back on the field, the Battery Creek Dolphins facing 4th and 1 at their own 45-yard line. Hilton Head went for it on 4th and short from back inside their own 30 in the first quarter, and it bit them. They did not get the first down, and Battery Creek shoved it in for a touchdown.
Well, let's see if they use that right side of the line in scrimmage. They're in a wishbone.
The give and finding some space, again right up the middle, is Battery Creek's Josh Roberts. Josh just joining the team this week. He had gone to Beaufort High and had just transferred to Battery Creek and became eligible this week. That is 3 carries for him now for 32 yards for Roberts.
That was a convenient and timely transfer.
Now. You went to private schools. We'll get into that discussion later. Zach Mahan gives it to Josh Roberts, the fullback, right up the middle. Gains a couple.
Well, now they're running a wishbone, a classic wishbone. And you see they'll line up with the up back right behind the quarterback.
Zach Mahan back into the huddle. Jim Schumann, man of many options, comes up with a whole different scheme of things for Hilton Head, who obviously saw the game last week with Whale Branch. Yep, that's good old wishbone style, keeping the ends in. The give again to Roberts inside the 40, down to near the 35-yard line. That's enough for another first down on a gain of about 8.
That's a Walgreens first down. Bob, I think you saw the wishbone a little bit when you were out in Oklahoma.
Just a little bit.
Those Sooners knew how to run it.
Texas A&M, Emory Ballard invented it, but I think Oklahoma perfected it under Barry Switzer and the crew. They ran it as well as anybody. You need speed for that, and you need a quarterback with a lot of moves. Zach Mahan showing some good moves so far. Hands the ball off to his tailback that time, and he runs across the formation and down inside the 25-yard line.
And they're giving Unique Crittenden a little time off. 43 comes in the game.
That was Jason Green, who was usually a linebacker. And he busts for the first down.
And that was just an off-tackle power play. It was almost like a single wing flying wedge.
And we've had a timeout called on the field. Hilton Head's got to catch his breath. BJ Payne and his defensive staff is over there. We'll take a quick break here. It's Hilton Head still leading Battery Creek, but the Dolphins are driving.
On WHHI Sports TV.
Hey, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking Dunkin'.
I'm drinking Dunkin'.
I'm just in love with the flavor.
I get mine black. I don't want to take away from that pure taste.
So smooth, no bitterness. It's awesome.
There's no other taste like it.
America runs on Dunkin' Coffee.
Visit your locally owned and operated Dunkin' Donuts on Hilton Head, in Beaufort, and off of I-95 at Exit 8.
First and 10, Battery Creek at the Hilton Head 25, and Josh Roberts trying to get some room on the left side of the formation that time, and there was nowhere to be found. He loses one.
A little bit of confusion on that play. You can see now that this is a formation that they haven't run all season long. That time, the pitchman went the wrong way, and that's what led to the loss on that play.
So 2nd and 11. Hilton Head with blowout wins in their first 2 games, but they have taken a punch from Battery Creek. They're liable to be taking another one here in a moment. Josh Roberts still trying to find some room, and he is swarmed under by the Hilton Head defense. You see Puna Ford getting up off the pile there, number 2. A couple of guys hogtied him there before he could get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, 42, Michael Ruth, Puna Ford, number 2, 28, Jeremiah Maddox, 57, Marcus Merritt. They do a great job up front on that play.
So now 3rd and 11 for Battery Creek. Zach Mahan under center. Just 2 backs in the backfield this time. Fakes it to both of them and then throws the pass to Freeman. Freeman is free inside the 15. First down yardage on a gain of about 12.
Now this is just good execution by Battery Creek offense. Very simple play, a little fake into the line. Mahan comes down the line and is able just to toss the ball kind of like throwing to Freeman like he was a center under the basket.
Zach Mahan now 2 for 3, throwing for 28 yards. 1st and 10 inside the 15. Back to pass, it's tipped away. Hilton Head linebackers getting in the way there. Looked like Tommy Farrell.
They repeated the play. This time, Farrell comes up and is able to knock the ball down. Good alertness by Farrell.
So 2nd and 10 for Battery Creek. The Dolphins have done what no one else has been able to do against Hilton Head, and that's just control the football. They have just kept the football away from the Seahawks. They've had the ball this entire second quarter. The give to the big back, that's Tyrone Dilbert, and Dilbert is tripped up right about the original line of scrimmage.
Puna Ford comes in here. He slants over from his right defensive tackle position, knifes in and makes a hit behind the line of scrimmage. Had he not made that tackle, there was a lot of room. Important here for the Dolphins to score.
It is. Hilton Head's defense, again, made a couple of early stands last week against Ridgeland Hardyville, and it really opened things up for them. Now back to throw. Mahan gets hit as he throws into the corner. Looks like a catch. Is he good? Yes. It's caught by Freeman. 6'5", gets up in the air and makes the catch for a Battery Creek touchdown.
Hey, listen to him, 6'4". I told you he's bigger than that, Bob. Great pass by Mahan. He puts it up there and lets his big basketball player get underneath there and make the catch, position his body, and he's able to cradle it and bring it in the back corner of the end zone. Fantastic play by Freeman, number 14.
So that puts Battery Creek up by a 12-8 count. Freeman with 3 catches for 42 yards. They're going to go for 2 now with a 4-point lead. Try to get it back to 6. As Mahan under center. The play to Crittenden, and Crittenden gets in for the 2-point conversion. So Battery Creek with an 8-point play of their own goes from 8-6 down to 14-8 up. Just over 7 minutes left in the second quarter in the Cross County Bowl, brought to you by Covert Aire.
On WHHI Sports TV.
Butler Marine features the largest indoor showroom in the Southeast and is the leading Key West and Yamaha dealer in the Lowcountry. Come visit our indoor showroom for a selection of new boats including Stingray, Everglades, Key West, Shallow Sport, and Glacier Bay catamarans. We also have a large selection of used boats for sale, including bow riders, fishing boats, power catamaran, center console, and more. Find the parts or outboard motors you need from Mercury, Suzuki, and Yamaha at Butler Marine online or call us at 866-503-7144.
Welcome back to Community Stadium in Hilton Head. Well, the Seahawks getting ready to receive the kick from Battery Creek. A high kick over near the sideline. There goes the penalty flag. Hilton Head will take over in their own end. Let's go down to the field. Jessa Jeremiah with a very special guest.
Mike and I are here with Principal Onan. Amanda, you must be so proud of these guys tonight.
Oh, of course. An excellent group of kids.
Absolutely. They've worked so hard and out there playing real hard so far tonight. Now, tell me just real quick, how do you guys get these guys to be able to balance sports with their schoolwork as principal?
Well, as principal, you hire the right people and you let them do what they do best. And our coaching staff has a wonderful philosophy about the classroom first, the field comes second, and they keep them in close contact at all times, not just during the football year or football season, but all year long.
Well, you're doing a great job both as with athletes and with schoolwork. What do you think, Mike?
One thing, principal, I like to say is that, I can see a sense of pride in the community here. I know coming into Hilton Head several times with my own kids before, I didn't see that, but I tell you what, it's really a community-driven atmosphere here tonight.
It's great. Absolutely. It's nice to see. Thanks so much. Back to you.
Thanks, Jessa. Amanda Onan has done a terrific job at Hilton Head High, making them Palmetto's finest, voted the #1 high school in the state and the #1 athletic program in the state as well for all of their many state championships. Tyler Hamilton kind of misjudged that second kickoff, and Hilton Head will start deep in their own territory.
Well, you're right about Amanda Onan.
Busting up the middle and still breaking free. Great run by Khalil Lewis, but there are penalty flags down.
This one's going to come back. But, the nice thing about Amanda Onan, she's been here for 7 years, and she really puts an emphasis on participation, sportsmanship, and fair play. And, one of the best things I think that I learned, and I think most football players do, particularly during the football season, is that they learn time management and to be able to, put your studies along with participating in sports and advancing your education at the same time really is a good lesson to learn for most of these high school students.
It certainly is. We've got a penalty against Hilton Head High. So it comes from the spot of the penalty should be 1st and 20. Now they've started the clock again. Actually, half the distance to the goal is what it was. Olaf brings it back out to near the 10. I was looking for those chains to go even further back toward the end zone there.
Well, look at them line up over the ball. They were talking about running a play every 7 seconds. They're ready to go.
Well, they are. They work quickly. They would like to work even quicker. From the pistol formation, Olaf gets a bit of a high snap, trying to throw that crossing route to Aire Frazier. And the ball looked like it might have been tipped at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down now and 14. Butler Chrysler Dodge Jeep, your all-American auto dealer in beautiful Beaufort by the Bay, helping bring us the Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series here on WHHI. 3rd down, 14. Olaf hands it to Khalil Lewis. Lewis breaking outside. He's got 1st down yardage as he takes it from the 9 all the way up to near the 25. In fact, they're going to mark it on the 25. So a gain of 16 for Khalil Lewis. That's just his 4th carry of the game for 22 yards.
Quarterback Olaf makes a great read, leaving it in the belly of the running back.
3 players wide to the left. Aire Frazier gets the ball and stretches his arms out after the completion for a gain of about 6. That's Olaf's 1st completion of the game. Now quickly back to the line of scrimmage. They really want to wear down the defense. The problem for Hilton Head is they haven't had the ball in order to really wear down that Battery Creek defense. 14-8, Dolphins lead it. Just over 6 minutes left of the first half. B.J. Payne says he will run this offense as fast as the referees will let him run because he will run them a lot. Olaf gives it to Lewis. Lewis looking for a hole, finding a hole, making his own hole, and gets up across the 40 to the 42, a gain of a dozen.
Woo! Khalil Lewis looks like a jackrabbit on his way to the frying pan as he hops around, makes a couple of moves, little dip to his hip, and a glide to his stride, and he ends up with a Walgreens 1st down.
5 carries for 34 yards. Now Olaf keeps the ball, and he goes for 1st down yardage right up the middle. Great option play by Ben. Olaf keeps the ball and gets 1st down yardage.
The popularity of this offense not only is occurring at the pros, as we saw last week at the Philadelphia Eagles and Chip Kelly and some of the other major college schools, most notably Oregon, but now it's moved down to the high school ranks.
Well, it actually started in the high school ranks down in Texas. Gain of about 15 for Olaf. He tosses it back to his running back, Jordan Rozek, and the junior is thrown back for a loss of 5.
Well, we're going to get a chance to talk about that offensive line led by the center, Skylar Korniak, the sophomore. Lucas Castillo is the left guard, left tackle, Logan Ballard.
So now on 2nd and 15, Olaf back to throw, trying to go deep. Frazier's wide open. He's got it inside the 10-yard line.
Well, we were told Olaf was the quarterback that had the better arm, and certainly he shows in this case where he gets his feet underneath him and launches a missile downfield. Frazier uses his speed. He's a sprint man in the track, in the spring running track, and he showed it there.
Gain of 42, bit of a high snap. Khalil Lewis has some running room and spins away from one tackler down inside the 5 to about the 3.
Good job up front by that offensive line. You know, they got to keep pace too, those big guys. On the other side of the center is Brian Perdue and Jerome Maddox. Maddox is 265, Perdue is 220. The right guard, number 52.
A gain of 6 for Lewis. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 4. Khalil Lewis, who ran for 317 last week, now up to 40 yards this week, only has 6 carries, takes the direct snap, takes it down toward the goal line. Is he in? Yes. Khalil Lewis with his 10th touchdown of the season, and this is just Hilton Head High's 3rd game. We're tied at 14.
What a great job up front, some good blocking. Khalil Lewis makes the move to the outside, and and he's able to run over 3 would-be tacklers. Lewis goes almost 200 pounds now, and he shows that how much he's gotten stronger in the offseason, lifting the weights that what Coach Payne has everybody doing during the offseason.
Savannah Aire, who is the point guard on the Hilton Head Lady Seahawks basketball team, kicks the extra point. It's good, but somebody from Battery Creek was well ahead of the snap, and then they've also got a player who has headed off to the sidelines, and could that be Crittenden? Headed over to the sidelines on the Battery Creek side. Looks like he might have turned an ankle. That would be huge if that's the case. So because of the penalty, Savannah Aire loses another extra point. They're going to go for 2 yet again from the 1. Direct snap to Lewis. Lewis bounces on the goal line. He's in. The ball was in. And another 2-point conversion for Khalil Lewis. And with 4:15 left in the first half, it's 16-14. Hilton Head leading Battery Creek.
On WHHI Sports TV.
Hey folks, Mike Covert here with Covert Aire. You know, it's hot outside, summer's here, and it's dug in for quite a while. A couple of tips for you. Remember to change your air filter. Keep that thing clean, change it every month. Also, leave your thermostat set at a comfortable position for you and your family, and leave it. Set it and forget it, as I like to say. This summer, when the heat's outside, let's keep it outside and keep your house cool and comfortable. And remember, Covert Aire.
Flu shots are now available at every Walgreens store. Every day at Walgreens, there's a way to stay well. Bob Stevens, Chuck Zapek here at The Nest, Community Stadium in Hilton Head Island, where the Seahawks of Hilton Head High lead Battery Creek 16-14 in a great, very well played first half.
Bob, as you pointed out, Unique Crittenden limped off the field. I don't see him out there returning the kickoff this time. They're lining up.
No, back to get the kick. Tyrone Dilbert and also Josh Roberts are the deep people as Farrell kicks it all the way to the end zone and into the end zone. And Battery Creek will bring it out to the 20 and start from there.
Well, let's see if Crittenden comes out on the field, Bob.
Yeah. Reach your peak at Lava 24 Fitness. Visit us on Hilton Head Island or at lava24.com. There will be a Lava 24 Fitness Player of the Game to be awarded at the end of this game, and it's up for grabs.
Yeah, well, Zach Mahan, the quarterback for the Dolphins, was our winner last week in his first start as a quarterback.
Now the Battery Creek Dolphins set up on their own 20, now down 16-14. After Hilton Head drove 90 yards for a score. The give is to the big back, Tyrone Dilbert. The sophomore, busted right at the line. He'll get maybe a yard. That's his third carry for 1 yard so far. Mahan ran over to get a call from Coach Jim Schumann, who has pulled some rabbits out of his hat in this ball game, going to the triple option.
That was Chase Reinhardt, number 40, making the hit that time.
Reinhardt, the leader of that linebacking core for Hilton Head High. Oh, the give is to Dilbert up the middle. He's got running room. It'll be a foot race to the end zone. Tyrone Dilbert, and it's got one man to beat it. He beat him for the touchdown. Tyrone Dilbert goes 80 yards for a score. We have had a highlight reel in the first half from both teams. 3:23 left, and Battery Creek goes on top, 20-16.
Unique who?
Easy now.
Yeah. They switched positions. I don't know if you saw that or not, but Unique moved this time from the fullback position to the halfback position, and they got in a healthier running back. I'm not just so sure Unique is fully recovered yet, but he served as a decoy. Meanwhile, 33 runs coast to coast.
Tyrone Dilbert had gained 113 yards in his first 2 games. That's his second touchdown of the season. Now with the 4-point lead again, they will likely go for 2 again. They got it last time. Crittenden put it in. Now Zach Mahan brings them to the line, and they'll try to get the 3 yards for 2 more. The give is to Crittenden, and Crittenden stretches across the goal line, but the officials say he did not make it. Knee hit first, so no conversion for Battery Creek, and they will keep that 4-point lead at 20-16 with 3:23 to go. The Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series
On WHHI Sports TV.
Oh, salty dog, oh, salty dog, you're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Captain Cherokee sitting in a tree, kiwi waving back at me. Honey, won't you be the salty dog? Oh, salty dog, oh, salty dog, you're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Down southeast sitting by the dog, singing a song about a salty dog. Honey, won't you be the salty dog?
Hey, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking Dunkin'.
I'm drinking Dunkin'.
Definitely Dunkin'.
It's always Dunkin'. Nothing but Dunkin'.
It tastes awesome. It's my absolute favorite. I run on Dunkin'.
America runs on Dunkin' Coffee.
Visit your locally owned and operated Dunkin' Donuts on Hilton Head, in Beaufort, and off of I-95 at Exit 8.
We welcome you back to The Nest. Players on Graham Field here at Community Stadium on Hilton Head Island, where the Hilton Head Seahawks lead or trail now 20-16, but still have 3.5 minutes of time before halftime. The kick taken at the 15 by Aaron Frazier. He's already taken 1 back for a score tonight. Stretches out across the 35-yard line.
Now,
We do see a little. Yeah, we see a flag on the play.
That's going to bring it back 10 yards. So it'll be starting from the 20, somewhere around the 25-yard line. Pretty exciting game, though, Bob.
Oh, it's been terrific so far. Keep your cool this season with Covert Aire. The highly rated technicians are here to take care of your heating and air conditioning needs 24/7. While the officials decide how far to move the ball back, we remind you that they have it all at New River Auto Mall. Over 1,000 vehicles in 12 dealerships in one location. Got a special halftime for you coming up this week. Hilton Head High inducting a number of its great players, great fans, great boosters into the school's Athletic Hall of Fame.
Victor Frazier and Tom Rhodes are the 2 of the 5 football players that are going into the Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame performance being put on the field by Khalil Lewis. Here he busts loose here across the 40, across the 50, cuts back down to the 40, down to the near the 35-yard line. So a gain of 38 yards for Khalil Lewis. Not anywhere close to the 317 kind of number, but he's now at 82 in 8 carries. That's almost at his 12-yard a carry average. I've got him at 8 for 82 unofficially. We've got a timeout called on the field. Here in the Cross County Bowl, a Serve Pro timeout. We'll be back with more in just a moment. Let's go down to Jessa Jeremiah on the field.
So we're so lucky to see Mark of the Salty Dog and, of course, Jake out here supporting football tonight. So what brings you out tonight? What are you here for?
We came out to support Hilton Head football.
Absolutely, and you've got to be talking up a little bit about what you got going on at Salty Dog. I know you have a lot coming up, so tell me a little bit about that.
Oh yeah, tomorrow we actually have our birthday bash. It's our 26th year. Next weekend we're having a fish fry. We pretty much have an event every Saturday, all the way up until November.
All right, lots to do. Well, you came out to support football. You've got a good game. Jake, you having a good time? All right, well, thanks for catching up with us, guys. Much appreciated. Back to you.
One rumor that B.J. Payne and Mike Covert are not the same person. The Salty Dog and Mike Covert are not the same person. We just saw them together.
Yeah, speaking of the Salty Dog, Bob, we've yet to have your initiation and sing the Salty Dog jingle. I know Mike's got it down. He was able to do it the first week.
That initiation's going to take a while. Mike's been on the island a little longer than I have. You've been on the island a lot longer than both of us. Penalty against Hilton Head. Looks like a holding call will bring them all the way back to near midfield. Yep, holding. So first down and 25 for Hilton Head. Still 2:56 left in the first half. Ben Olaf, plenty of time. Lets this one go, trying to find Aaron Frazier. A great defensive play. Back in the Battery Creek secondary by number 84, Terry Jeanette. Jeanette almost had a couple of interceptions last week in the win over Whale Branch. Good defensive back.
Yeah, the ball's underthrown. Jeanette comes back. Almost comes up with the interception, but there they go. They're up one over the line of scrimmage, ready to run the next play.
2nd and 25. Olaf fakes the pitch, keeps it himself. A good gain for Olaf, the senior quarterback. Moves it down to about the 43, gain of about 6.
Wow, there's a lot of tired white jerseys out on the field right now. It's a hot night, as you know. It's been a hot summer, and this is wearing them down. There are a lot of two-way players for Whale Branch, for Battery Creek, and it's showing right now.
Olaf, the field general. Watch out the blind side. He lets it go. He's got a man open. Caught. Did he stay in bounds? No, finally falling out of bounds for Hilton Head. Number 9, Tyler Hamilton, making the great catch and almost staying in bounds.
The sophomore streaks down the sideline. This time the quarterback, Owen, was able to put some air underneath it, saw that it was open, and gave him lots of time to adjust his route and run under to make the reception.
Another Walgreens first down. Ben Olaf now trying to throw one over the middle and almost threw it into the waiting arms of a Battery Creek defender. Number 10, Malik Morgan, who Coach Jim Schumann wanted to get in there somehow, defensively or otherwise. He's the backup quarterback right now. Now Olaf on 2nd and 10. Gives it to Khalil Lewis. Lewis down inside the 10 to almost the 5-yard line. Gain of about 8. Now we'll call it 7. Give him 3rd down and 3. Lewis with 89 yards in 9 carries. And now the give and the touchdown for Hilton Head. Boy, they work so quickly. Let's see it again on the Salty Dog replay. Khalil Lewis getting loose for his 2nd touchdown of the night and his 11th of the season.
Great job by the Seahawk offensive line on the right side.
Now Savannah Ryer places down, the kick is up, and it's good. She hasn't missed all year. Savannah Ryer gets the extra point. So the first 7-point play of the night as we go to break. Seahawks lead it now by a field goal, 23-20, with 1:47 left in the first half of the Cross County Bowl.
On WHHI Sports TV.
H&H Auto Service and H&H Auto Body are deeply rooted in our community. Our friends became our customers, and our customers become our friends. H&H has earned a reputation for dedication to their customers. All collision and mechanical repairs to servicing your tires. H&H will take care of you.
We are completely committed to every client, sales and service.
And communication is key.
I invite you to see why so many people trust H&H. After all, you are driving our reputation.
23-20, Hilton Head leads Battery Creek in an eventful first half. These two teams have marched it up and down the field. We've had a lot of home run plays. Very entertaining. Friday night of football here in the Lowcountry. High kickoff by Farrell. Now Battery Creek working on a run back. Tyrone Dilbert, who went 80 for a touchdown a bit ago, is stuffed back inside his own 20, and there are flags down.
Fatigue makes everybody make mistakes, and Dilbert makes a mistake here. Rather than stay with the wedge or run up the field, he decides to back out, and you never would. Nothing good is going to happen if you do that. A lot of times what happens when you start going in the opposite direction, you get a holding call, and that's what maybe happened here.
Flu shots are now available at every Walgreens store. Every day at Walgreens, there's a way to stay well.
Face mask, that's going to bail them out and move the ball from deep in their territory to up over the 20-yard line.
Now, can Battery Creek do something in the final minute and a half of this first half? Finding themselves down by 3 in a wild affair that has had both teams up and down the field. The give is to Josh Roberts. Roberts gets up across the 25-yard line, gain of about 3.
Really creative offense. Bob, now they're back running a two-back offense, and they run a scissors play with the slot man coming back from left to right.
2nd down and 7. Mahan looking over for the call from the Battery Creek sidelines.
Well, they've had a lot of success tonight running the football on the right side of the line.
Well, Eric Freeman brought the play in, and I wouldn't be surprised if Eric Freeman didn't say, throw it to me again. Instead, the give is up the middle. Dragging a couple of players with him is Unique Crittenden, who is back on the field and picks up enough for the first down. He picks up about 9 on the play to give him a first down.
Using that right guard, right tackle combination of Seth Priestler and Michael Reyes, 56 and 58, they lead the way.
And Crittenden now over 100 yards by my count in the game. And we are in the final half minute of halftime. Crittenden again gets the call, gets just a couple. And it would appear that Battery Creek will be content to let the clock run down. They do not have any timeouts left anyway. Yep, and Zach Mahan unbuckles the chin strap. I think he has had about enough. They're going to count down the clock in the final 10 seconds. This has been a great first half.
Really exciting.
23-20. Hilton Head leads it. We've got a very eventful halftime coming up for you from the Nest here at the Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series Cross County Bowl
on WHHI Sports TV.
H&H Auto Service and H&H Auto Body are deeply rooted in our community. Our friends became our customers, and our customers become our friends. H&H has earned a reputation for dedication to their customers. All collision to mechanical repairs to servicing your tires. H&H will take care of you.
We are completely committed to every client, sales and service.
And communication is key.
I invite you to see why so many people trust H&H. After all, you are driving our reputation.
My Walgreens pharmacist recommends cold tablets and hot soup.
My Walgreens pharmacist recommends bubblegum flavor and patience.
Mine recommends antacid tablets and only one taco.
Walgreens pharmacists also recommend you try Walgreens brand health and wellness products. They have the same active ingredients as other brands and cost less. Our pharmacist recommended Walgreens brand health and wellness products. There's an everyday way to well. New Innovia Touch Carpet is made with nature-based fibers that repel liquids and spills while holding their color for years of fade-resistant beauty. And it's on sale now at Carpet One Floor & Home for up to 50% off. Don't skip your chance to go walking on sunshine with Innovia Touch. Carpet One, we've got you covered.
Have you been in the Zone? Sports Zone is the area's complete source for sporting goods and apparel. Their selection of sports equipment covers everything you need for football, baseball, basketball, and so much more. Plus the latest in apparel to make you look your best. Sports Zone is also the place for teams. From uniforms to trophies, embroidered items, banners, and more. Sports Zone has it all at competitive prices. Stop by 12 Johnson Way off Route 46 near the post office in Bluffton or call 837-ZONE. Get it in the zone. Sports Zone.
It is halftime. It has been a wild first half. Bob Stevens along with Chuck Zapak. We've seen a little bit of everything.
We have too, Bob, and it was supposed to be a battle between two backup quarterbacks coming into tonight's game. Zach Mahan starting only his second game. Then you had Ben Olick, not the starter, Haggerty being injured. So you had two quarterbacks that were backup quarterbacks, but the real story has been between the running backs.
It has been a great story between running backs. Khalil Lewis, not on that 300-yard pace, but he's on a 200-yard pace through the first half. Unique Crittenden, and then Tyrone Dilbert busts loose for 80 yards. Battery Creek's hit him with a 1-2 and with a surprise offense.
Yes, we have too. We've seen a traditional wishbone run by Battery Creek. They also have run the veer, so they're showing things. We just saw them last week. They just put those plays in from the Whale Branch game to this week.
What do you think turns in the second half? Did Battery Creek look tired?
Yeah, Battery Creek looked real tired. They got to have more players going both ways for Battery Creek than they do for Hilton Head High School, particularly at the skill positions like running back and wide receiver. You got guys that are playing running back and linebacker for Battery Creek, and it showed at the end of the first half they were getting worn down.
Hilton Head's pace on offense does a lot of that, doesn't it?
Oh, it does too, and you could just see that offensive line for Hilton Head had size and they were coming on. So that little craftiness that was being employed by Battery Creek only lasts so long before the big guys start to take over.
Been a terrific first half. We can't wait for the second half. We've got much more of halftime here at the Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series game, the Cross County Bowl. But first, let's bring you our Lowcountry Drive of the Week, sponsored by New River Auto Mall.
The new Q50. The new design is definitely one of the most striking aspects of this vehicle. You'll notice the new sculpting line that starts by the front grille and actually goes down the entire side of the vehicle. Its purpose is to make the vehicle look like it's moving, even though it's sitting still. Electronically, you can actually adjust the weight and how soft or firm you want the vehicle to feel. They actually have what they call their preventative forward collision warning. This not only detects and watches the vehicle in front of you, it will actually also watch the vehicle in front of that. So if the driver in front of you, let's say, is not paying attention and the car in front of you that you can't even see, potentially, slams on its brakes, a warning light will go on and you will know to slam on your brakes hard because there is a collision coming. Thank you.
But it's okay. We're ready.
When the things that matter most are on the line, make sure we are too. The Fire and Water Cleanup Team at 1-800-SERVE-PRO. Like it never even happened.
Butler Chrysler Dodge Jeep, your all-American auto dealer in beautiful Beaufort by the Bay.
Hey, I'm Alexis James. I'm here with the 2013 Jeep Wrangler Sahara Unlimited. That means there's absolutely no limits. The greatest off-road vehicle on the market. Holds its value the best of any other vehicle in America. Come see me, Alexis James. Right price, right here, right now.
The dealer you choose is the difference to you. Butler Chrysler Dodge Jeep, 1555 Salem Road in beautiful Beaufort by the Bay. Shop local, buy American.
Our goal at 123 Drive Driving Academy is to help students become confident, cautious, and safe drivers.
We offer high-quality classroom and behind-the-wheel training, and we are the only driving school in the Hilton Head Bluffton area that is certified to administer the road test for students. Visit our website at 123drivedrivingacademy.com or call us at 263-5023 and mention WHHI-TV to receive $10 off your training sessions.
When you're ready to get in the driver's seat, please call 123 Drive Driving Academy.
We're here enjoying the halftime show. What a great game we've got so far by two great teams. And not only that, but we've got three members of the same family, one of whom is being inducted into the Hall of Fame, Mr. Frazier, and of course his two sons, a former player here for the Seahawks and obviously a current player. So guys, how proud of you of your dad being inducted tonight?
We're very proud. He worked hard and he's our role model, so that's who we look up to.
And now you used to play here too, so you're a former athlete, and talk to me a little bit about how it was playing for the Seahawks.
It was a great opportunity. I love football, I love basketball, and it's better to be a Seahawk than to be anything else.
Absolutely, and now it's all in the family. It's up to you now. You're doing a great job so far. Are you having a good time tonight?
Yes ma'am, I am.
All right, and what do you expect for the second half? You guys playing how you wanted to, and what do you expect to see?
It's going to be a blowout. We didn't come out how we wanted to. We're going to come out stronger this next half.
All right, great. So thanks so much, guys, for your input. Mike, what do you have to say? How cool is this? All three of them in the family.
All three in the family are here tonight. Are there any other Frasers that are going to keep it coming?
Oh, we have a lot. We have a little sister and a little brother that's coming.
All right, well, I guess there you hear it, Beaufort County. There's more to come.
All right, so we got the first three underway. Couple more possibly to go. Thanks so much, guys. We're so proud of your dad. Thanks for your input.
Thank you.
I bought this. I saw it. I wanted it, so I got it. I put my hand in, cookies come out. One more time. Hand in, cookie out. Shouldn't your life be that way? When you put something into your life, you should get something more incredible back out, right? How much do you make right now? If you're whispering, not a good sign. Start at TCL and get a job right now to get cookies raining down on you. Or in other words, employment, advancement, vacation, a career. Yeah, this commercial is not about cookies, it's about you. Make it happen this fall at tcl.edu/now. It's working.
Well, Mike and I are down here. What a great game so far. 23 by the Seahawks to 20 to the Dolphins. Wow, so much to watch, so much to look forward to coming up. What are your thoughts so far?
It's been a fantastic game, and the fans here on this side are just phenomenal. I'm sure they're on the other side too, but we're right here with them. The student section has been just rocking, and Covert Aire is so happy and so proud to be part of WHHI-TV Sports and the high schools all throughout Beaufort and Jasper County. Tonight's bowl is just one of many to come, and I can't say enough about it. I appreciate you guys having us and we appreciate all the student athletes, the parents, band, etc., for being a part of it too.
Oh, absolutely, and it's so nice to have you a part of everything and to be out here catching the action. I know we've had 3 games, you've been here for all 3. We're looking forward to seeing you for many more, and we got a lot of game ahead of us here tonight, so lots of excitement and looking forward to it. And hey, the kid said it's going to be a blowout. What do you think?
It very well may be. I'm waiting until after the game. BJ Payne and I are going to talk again, see if we can't do the meat and potatoes wrestling thing. Get that going.
We need to catch that, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, so glad to have you here. We'll get lots more with you. Let's get back to the guys in the box. Back to you guys.
Have you been in the Zone? Sports Zone is the area's complete source for sporting goods and apparel. Their selection of sports equipment covers everything you need for football, baseball, basketball, and so much more. Plus the latest in apparel to make you look your best. Sports Zone is also the place for teams. From uniforms to trophies, embroidered items, banners, and more. Sports Zone has it all at competitive prices. Stop by 12 Johnson Way off Route 46 near the post office in Bluffton or call 837-ZONE. Get it in the zone. Sports Zone.
State officials urge complete evacuation. Severe flooding is expected.
It's okay. We're ready.
When the things that matter most are on the line, make sure we are too. The storm response team at 1-800-SERVE-PRO. Like it never even happened.
Butler Marine features the largest indoor showroom in the Southeast and is the leading Key West and Yamaha dealer in the Lowcountry. Come visit our indoor showroom for a selection of new boats including Stingray, Everglades, Key West, Shallow Sport, and Glacier Bay catamarans. We also have a large selection of used boats for sale, including bow riders, fishing boats, power catamaran, center console, and more. Find the parts or outboard motors you need from Mercury, Suzuki, and Yamaha at Butler Marine online or call us at 866-503-7144.
At Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, now's the time to drive a Toyota. Now's the time for you to save thousands on a new Toyota car or truck. There's a huge selection to choose from, and every vehicle is clearly marked. At Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, we've got just what you need and know just what you want. Low competitive prices on our most popular models, and a level of customer service that's just out of this world. Now's the time to drive a Toyota. From Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, Highway 278 in Bluffton.
Oh, salty dog, oh, salty dog. You're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Captain Cherokee sitting in a tree, a kiwi waving back at me. Honey, won't you be the salty dog? Oh, salty dog, oh, salty dog. You're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Down the southeast, sitting by the dog, singing a song about a salty dog. Honey, won't you be the salty dog?
Hi, I'm Jessa Jeremiah. Please join us every day for the Beaufort News on WHHI Television, your local news station. So what an evening and what a great start to our halftime. I've got not only Joe, our athletic director, but also some inductees to the Hall of Fame. So what a cool thing to get to watch during halftime. Joe, as athletic director, what does it take to get this kind of thing together? Talk to me about that.
We have to get a committee together, and we have to have them select all these great nominees, and it was really easy for us this year. We found the best of the best, and we had to induct 6. We usually induct 4, but we had so many great class, we inducted 6 this year.
Well, that speaks volumes of the types of athletes you've got and the types of people that have been part of your program. And where do you hope this program goes over the coming years?
Well, we're just trying to build. We have great coaches now. Just build on our Directors Cup championship the past 3 years. State championships in swimming, tennis, girls and boys soccer last year. We're looking for tennis and swimming again and soccer programs. We'll just keep continuing to build. Our football team is hopefully going to be 3-0 after tonight, and it'll work.
All right, well, you guys must be so proud. I'm going to hand it over to Mike. He's got lots of questions to ask.
Hey, thanks, Jess. Over here on my end of things, folks, we've got like every sport pretty much wrapped up here standing on the sidelines. And we've got volunteers, volleyball, Mark Hodson with basketball, track. This guy right here, Tom Rhodes, wrestler like I was. And Mr. Frazier back here in the back. I want to quickly ask you a question, Mr. Frazier. We interviewed both your sons. Congratulations, fine young men. They said there was a few more Fraziers coming down the line. How much more does Hilton Head High School have to offer?
A couple more years, about 2 more years or so.
2 more years. That sounds good. Tom, it's good to have you back here along with all these folks. Real quick, what's it mean to come back to your alma mater?
This has always been a really special place in my heart, and I've been really privileged to play with the caliber of athletes and students. Nothing like Hilton Head. It's really been core of my life, so I'm really excited to be back.
Awesome, fantastic. Go hand it back to you, Jess.
All right, thanks, Mike. And what's your name? And tell me just a little bit about why you're here tonight.
My husband and I'm Mary Knapp, and this is Tony Knapp, and we're here to accept the award on our daughter's behalf, Laura Knapp.
Awesome.
And,
glad to have you.
Great,
I'm sure
thank
you're
you.
very proud. And how about you? Tell me why you're here tonight.
Hi, my name's Terry Kelly. This is my husband Mike, the Burger Man, and we have been volunteering. Well, all of our
I'll give you a
kids went through
discount
the
on a
school.
hamburger later.
All right. Well, that sounds like a good deal.
We've been volunteering for 20 years for all of the sports, and go Hilton Head.
All right, sounds good. Well, thanks, guys, for sharing that with us. We've got a lot of game coming up, so we'll be back with halftime. So stick around for more. Thanks so much.
Are you feeling hot yet? The temperature is pushing 100 outside. Right now it's hot and your air conditioning system is working hard day and night to keep you cool and comfortable. What if it stopped working? What would you do? Don't let a broken HVAC unit ruin your summer. Get a checkup from Covert Aire and let us help you prevent problems before they happen. Covert Aire provides preventative maintenance, new units, and emergency service. Complete customer satisfaction is not only our goal, it's our business.
Hey, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking Dunkin'.
I'm drinking Dunkin'.
I'm just in love with the flavor.
I get mine black. I don't want to take away from that pure taste.
So smooth, no bitterness. It's awesome.
There's no other taste like it.
America runs on Dunkin' Coffee.
Visit your locally owned and operated Dunkin' Donuts on Hilton Head, in Beaufort, and off of I-95 at Exit 8.
We welcome you back to the Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series, the Cross County Bowl. Battery Creek taking on Hilton Head High. 23-20, Seahawks lead it at halftime. Battery Creek kicking off to begin the second half. Aaron Frazier takes it back in his own 10. He's run one back for a touchdown already. He's got almost got loose for another one. Takes it back to the 40-yard line. He was one little hand tackle around the ankle from busting another one.
Yeah, Aaron Frazier shows his agility. He's able to get out of a shoestring tackle. However, he just trips over the 35-yard line.
I hate it when those yard lines do that, right? So now Hilton Head High's hurry-up offense will try to put some more pressure on Battery Creek. Ben Olaf, the senior quarterback, handing it to Khalil Lewis, who was held under 100 yards in the first half. That sounds like the defense did a great job. That's still a lot of yards. Lewis picks up 3 right there.
Look at the tackle by number 10 here coming up. That's Jeanette, the junior, 5'10", 160 pounds, make a great tackle on Lewis.
Unofficially, 11 carries for 92 yards for Lewis, who now comes around the right side. He's across the 50, 45, 40, trying to break loose. Finally, the Battery Creek defense catches up to him inside the 25 at the 23-yard line. Another first down, a Walgreens first down for Hilton Head High.
Here they come. They're on their way, and you can see just the fatigue on the defensive linemen. We mentioned in the end of the first half how they were really tiring, and they are right now.
A gain of 33. That puts him well over 100 yards. at 125 in 17 carries.
That's 43. Jason Green, the senior, 5'10", 170 pounds. He's their leader out in that field, and he makes a great tackle, limiting it to just a 1-yard gain.
So second down for the Seahawks. Rolling right. Oh, it's nice to have that safety valve. Khalil Lewis drops the ball and has to fall on it for the loss. He'll lose about 6.
But they come down and they run a down-the-line option. Now the Seahawks are showing something a little bit different. And then that down-the-line option, Lewis was not able to hold the pitch. And that's the reason why he had a 4-yard loss.
Now he was looking at Darren Peaks before he remembered to catch the ball. So on 3rd and 14, Olaf under pressure, gets it loose, caught, touchdown, Seahawks. There is a flag down. Looks like it might be interference against Battery Creek.
Great throw by Olaf. You can tell that he's been coached by the great Steve Fuller, offensive coordinator. You'll see that the defensive linebacker comes free right up the middle, has a clear shot at the quarterback. And what you teach your quarterback when somebody's running at you, have a clear shot, is to step into the linebacker and throw the ball, not step away. And that's exactly what Olaf did. Well coached, well thrown, well executed, and that's why you have a touchdown for the Seahawks.
It was pass interference against Battery Creek, the touchdown for Chase Reinhardt. Usually we see him playing linebacker, playing wideout at that point. And now Savannah Ryer on for her second extra point of the night. Battery Creek offside. Ryer just steps right into it and nails it. But it's probably going to be a penalty against Battery Creek, and Hilton Head may go for 2, although BJ Payne has given the signal, stay out there and just kick it again. She took a little pressure that time and didn't flinch. That's a point guard. That's a basketball point guard.
Well, you know, those point guards, the women point guards at Seahawks, there's something in the water or something. You know, they do abnormal things. This time you got a female 9th grader kicker. I know another point guard from Hilton Head High School that now is at MIT on a basketball scholarship.
Well, we'll tell you more about Savannah Ryer when we come back. Touchdown, and the extra point is good by Ryer. And with 10:13 left in the third quarter, the Seahawks have opened up a 30-20 lead on the Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series.
On WHHI Sports TV.
New Innovia Touch Carpet is made with nature-based fibers that repel liquids and spills while holding their color for years of fade-resistant beauty. And it's on sale now at Carpet One Floor and Home for up to 50% off. Don't skip your chance to go walking on sunshine with Innovia Touch. Carpet One, we've got you covered.
Somebody hit her.
We are back here at Community Stadium in Hilton Head. 30-20, the Seahawks lead the Dolphins. We've got a personal foul call on Battery Creek, so Hilton Head will kick it off from the Battery Creek 45-yard line. Only by a coach who felt he had something to prove. I think he's got things going his way. That wouldn't hurt. They've shown an ability to show some speed on the outside, has Battery Creek. Farrell does do the onside kick, and it looks like the Seahawks may have picked it up. It did go the 10 yards. Thomas Farrell, that was a great onside kick.
The one on the right did.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Yep. So they're going to give it to Battery Creek. Not quite 10 yards. The nose of the ball touching 10 yards, but...
Yeah, you didn't trust me. You didn't trust me for the onside kick, did you? I didn't hear any support until it happened.
I just didn't think... I didn't think BJ'd do it. I didn't think he'd do it. You know, these two guys are going to be around a while. They're going to have a lot of battles over the years, Jim Schumann and BJ Payne. It's only a 10-point game, but certainly momentum is turned for the Seahawks. And now Battery Creek has called a timeout before running their first offensive play of the second half. That's not a good start. A Serve Pro timeout. The score is 30-20 in the Cross County Bowl. We're back with more from Hilton Head in a moment.
On WHHI Sports TV.
Butler Chrysler Dodge Jeep, your all-American auto dealer in beautiful Beaufort by the Bay.
Ram 1500, Motor Trend Truck of the Year, V8 Hemi, 22 miles per gallon. We're American-made products here. Bad credit, no credit, everybody drives. Come see me, Alexis James. I'll get you a great deal, $10,000 off, right deal, right here, right now.
The dealer you choose is the difference to you. Butler Chrysler Dodge Jeep, 1555 Salem Road in beautiful Beaufort by the Bay. Shop local, buy American.
That's it.
H&H Auto. For 7 years, H&H Auto has been voted #1 for service, collision repair, and sales by the Island Packet and Hilton Head Monthly. First down, Battery Creek. The give is to Tyrone Dilbert, and Dilbert just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I want to see that play run again. I think this is an unbalanced line that they come out in. I only saw one offensive lineman to the left of the center. Another little wrinkle here. They're throwing all sorts of wrinkles at the Seahawks. As I said in the first half, they ran a true wishbone, and then they came in and ran a veer, and now I think I just saw an unbalanced line.
Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head in Bluffton.
There it is.
Where
you see it, Bob?
Have a truly exceptional experience. It's time to drive a Toyota.
Only
that
one
unbalanced line.
Unbalanced line.
Just one guard on the left-hand side. Up and over the top. Zach Mahan trying to find 89 Raheem Cooper. We've got a flag down. The officials' crew will sort things out. They are talking to Poona Ford, the Hilton Head defensive captain, about his options. Looks like they're going to decline it.
Well, this is what happens when you don't practice these formations enough. What happened was they had an extra man wide out, did not get back off the line of scrimmage. He was lined up as a split end when he should have been lined up as a flanker.
So the incompletion makes it 3rd down and 10 for Battery Creek. 9:28 left in the third. The Dolphins now find themselves down 10. Biggest lead of the game for Hilton Head High. The give is to Crittenden right up the middle. He picks up about 5. Unique Crittenden over 100 yards in the first half.
Well, this isn't the same Unique Crittenden we saw in the first 2 quarters, Bob. He's been going both ways, got injured a little bit, turned his ankle, played on the special teams. I think he's a little fatigued and maybe even a little bit injured.
Zach Mahan back to punt. Aaron Frazier back to take that punt for Hilton Head. Again, he took a kickoff, 80 yards for a touchdown.
And they're minus a man. They're going to have to call another timeout.
Play clock is down to 5, 4, 3, 2. They do get the play off. Oh, Zach Mahan barely gets the kick off. Frazier wisely lets it hit. It hits like a Chuck Zapek sand wedge right at the 36-yard line. And the Seahawks will take over right there.
Just make that ball stop on the dime, Bob.
There you go. Come join us at the Salty Dog Cafe at South Beach Marina and get your Salty Dog t-shirt. Or you can get that Salty Dog t-shirt at the T-Shirt Factory or anytime at saltydog.com. We saw Jake the Salty Dog a little earlier on. Talked to him on the sidelines.
Now here comes this offense, and they run very fast. They call it a NASCAR offense at Penn State. But the other thing that it does, it's a spread offense where they're looking for mismatches. They're looking for this right here.
And they found one. Frazier over the middle. Big gain for Hilton Head High.
I mean, basically what you're doing is you're trying to open up running spaces by spreading everybody out. But what also we're looking for is a mismatch where you can get an inferior defensive halfback or a corner on a speedy wide receiver, and that's what happened on that play.
Frazier goes for 40, and it's first down. Khalil Lewis then has some running room. Dances his way to the 20. Dances his way inside the 10. Down inside the 5. Down to about the 2. Khalil Lewis nearly gets in the end zone. So from the 24 down to the 2, there's 22 more yards. That puts him at 141 unofficially in 19 carries. Now the handoff to Lewis. Can he get that final yard?
Almost fumbled.
Boy, he almost did. And he did not get in. They had ruled him down at the 2 on the first carry, so now he's down at the 1. Here comes Poona Ford, the big defensive tackle. They're going to bring him in as a lead blocker. He has carried the ball a couple of times. If I were a defensive player for Battery Creek, I would not like to see him with the ball. Khalil Lewis bashing in, and he gets thrown back again.
Wow.
And again they have held. It'll be
great,
3rd and goal at the 1.
Great tackle by Jason Green, 43. He's been making fantastic tackles all night long, and he comes up and makes another great stick from his middle linebacker position.
It's been the strength of this Battery Creek defense. They're great linebackers, Crittenden, Jason Green, Isaiah Sloan. They've had to play a lot of plays on offense and defense. Now on 3rd and 1. The straight hand back, or the straight hiked back to Khalil Lewis, and he gets in the end zone from a yard out.
That's the Wildcat, and you all described it earlier in this game. He takes a handoff, runs right up there, and this time he meets Green right in the hole. But Green's minus 30 pounds on this one. And Khalil Lewis shows his strength and all that work that he did in the offseason, lifting in the weight room, is able to bull his way into the end zone.
Savannah Ryer puts it through. The extra point is good, and with 7:02 left in the 3rd, the Hilton Head High Seahawks have pulled away to a 37-20 lead here in the Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series.
On WHHI Sports TV.
Our goal at 123 Drive Driving Academy is to help students become confident, cautious, and safe drivers.
We offer high-quality classroom and behind-the-wheel training, and we are the only driving school in the Hilton Head Bluffton area that is certified to administer the road test for students. Visit our website at 123drivedrivingacademy.com or call us at 263-5023 and mention WHHI-TV to receive $10 off your training sessions.
When you're ready to get in the driver's seat, please call 123 Drive Driving Academy.
Shop Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head in Bluffton, where you'll have a truly exceptional experience. It's time to drive a Toyota. Hilton Head High on 3 touchdowns by Khalil Lewis. 10, 11, and 12 on the season, and this is only their 3rd game. They lead at 37-20. Thomas Farrell kicks it deep, and Battery Creek will have to start from its own 20.
To give some recognition to the officials tonight's game, Steve Kennard, 15 years as an official out of Waterbury, South Carolina. He's the referee. The umpire is Steve Smith, number 3, out of Charleston, South Carolina. The back judge is Joe McDowell, 28 years as an official out of Charleston, South Carolina. Line judge is David Collins. David's out of Charleston. And Corey Collins is the linesman from Somerville, South Carolina.
Thought they've done a terrific job in this game so far, as Battery Creek has taken a couple of punches from Hilton Head early in the second half. They try to punch back. Unique Crittenden breaks into the secondary. Aaron Frazier can't get him. It's a race toward the end zone. Crittenden is finally caught and pulled down after a 60, well, let's make it a 59-yard run.
Whoa. This is a great job up front again by the right guard and right tackle for Battery Creek. They do a fantastic job, and that allows Crittenden to get to the corner and break through. What a fantastic job by Seth Priester, number 56, and Michael Reyes, 58. We've been calling her name all night long.
Justin Morrow made the touchdown-saving tackle, but it's first down now at the 21 for Battery Creek. They give right up the middle to Josh Roberts. He'll get a couple.
As you mentioned, Josh Roberts is that transfer from Beaufort. First game he's playing for the Dolphins.
Got a stoppage of play by the officials. The officials have called timeout. We've got a player down or possibly an official down.
No, it's a player down on the sideline. He's down on the sidelines there, and I believe he's got some cramps. As you can see on the, you can just see how tired that Battery Creek football team are. They're all on one knee.
Let's take a ServPro timeout. ServPro of Beaufort County, helping make fire and water damage like it never even happened.
Our goal at 123 Drive Driving Academy is to help students become confident, cautious, and safe drivers.
We offer high-quality classroom and behind-the-wheel training, and we are the only driving school in the Hilton Head Bluffton area that is certified to administer the road test for students. Visit our website at 123drivedrivingacademy.com or call us at 263-5023 and mention WHHI-TV to receive $10 off your training sessions.
When you're ready to get in the driver's seat, please call 123 Drive Driving Academy.
At Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, now's the time to drive a Toyota. Now's the time for you to save thousands on a new Toyota car or truck. There's a huge selection to choose from, and every vehicle is clearly marked. At Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, we've got just what you need and know just what you want. Low competitive prices on our most popular models, and a level of customer service that's just out of this world. Now's the time to drive a Toyota. From Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, Highway 278 in Bluffton.
My Walgreens pharmacist recommends cold tablets and hot soup.
My Walgreens pharmacist recommends bubblegum flavor and patience.
Mine recommends antacid tablets and only one taco.
Walgreens pharmacists also recommend you try Walgreens brand health and wellness products. They have the same active ingredients as other brands and cost less. Our pharmacist recommended Walgreens brand health and wellness products. There's an everyday way to well.
The injured player for Hilton Head High was Aaron Frazier, the great wide receiver and defensive back. He was actually injured and was over on the bench at Battery Creek. They've gotten him over to the other side of the field now. Could have cramped up just a little bit. As we are back to action, 2nd down and 6. And into the line go the Battery Creek Dolphins.
They're just going to work that right side over until they stop you.
21 consecutive points for the Hilton Head Seahawks to take a 37-20 lead.
Pretty creative by the offensive coordinator, though, for Battery Creek Dolphins. The fact that we've seen an unbalanced line, we've seen a wishbone, the veer.
Now we're seeing the regular 2-back set with Crittenton and Tyrone Dilbert. The give is to Crittenton, and he picks up a couple more. But it'll bring up 4th down. We've got a flag on the play. Referee's discussing the situation. Ball currently sitting at the 15-yard line as Hilton Head is being informed of the options. They're saying we want to push him back.
Well, Battery Creek lost this game last year, the 3rd game of the year, 52-24 to Hilton Head. But they were able to recover for that and finish the season going 6-6. And they had their a first-round playoff victory over Waccamaw.
All right, the procedure penalty brings it back 5 yards, sets up a 3rd down and 11 for Battery Creek. Back outside the 20-yard line. Zach Mahan has Freeman wide to the left. That's been his favorite target. Looking right very early on and gets a man coming in underneath the coverage. That's Josh Roberts, the running back. And he gets down inside the 15. Looks like good enough for a 1st down. We're very close to one for the Battery Creek Dolphins.
Well, you just got to be impressed with Zach Mahan. Only his 2nd start. Really cool. The senior's showing some real poise and able to get that ball off for a completion under pressure.
What are you
4th
doing?
down.
What are you doing? Rocky Smalls comes back for Battery Creek. 4th down and about a yard and a half.
I think Crittenden's going to get the call.
Mahan moves the tight end to that right-hand side. That's what they have favored all game. The give is to Crittenden inside. He's down close to the 10-yard line. If he gets it all the way to the 10, that'll be enough. He has done it. First down. Gain of 4 for Unique Crittenden.
You got to give credit where credit is due. He's following the center. Jonathan Wright, 6 feet, 285 pounds, and Seth Priester and Michael Reyes. And that's what's making the yardage for and keeping them in the game.
Unofficially, I've got Crittenden at 171 yards on 13 carries. Crittenden comes out now. Trying some motion. Across the formation is Freeman. And then they were going to try to hit him with the pass, the quick pass, and really on top of that in a hurry was Nick Cooper, the senior cornerback.
Yeah, Cooper shows good game film study. He knew it was coming. He saw the formation down in distance, and he jumped right in there.
So 2nd and goal for Battery Creek. Lava 24 Fitness. Reach your peak at Lava 24 Fitness. Visit us on Hilton Head Island or at lava24.com. We've got the Lava 24 Most Valuable Player Award to give away at the end of this game. Now Mahan under center. Fakes it to his running back. He's got time. Hits Crittenden out in the flat. Crittenden surrounded by Seahawks. Doesn't want to go down and is finally pulled down around the 10-yard line. That's the original line of scrimmage and pulled down inbounds, which will keep the clock going. Unique Crittenden, who was to be wearing number 87. That jersey got ripped up in the season opener, his road jersey. Then they were going to give him the number 9 jersey for this week. That one had a big stain on it, so they gave him 25. Down to the 3rd string jersey. He's a 1st string running back.
If I was a coach, I'd give him number 1.
Any number he wanted, huh? 3rd down and goal from the 10. Can Hilton Head make what could be a crushing stand here? If they could hold him and keep him out of the end zone here late in the 3rd, it would really be a momentum changer. Josh Roberts only gets about 3 down to about the 7. It'll bring up a 4th down for Battery Creek.
Get a beautiful open field tackle here by number 88. Comes in there.
That's
and makes
38,
the tackle.
Farrell,
38,
the kicker,
Farrell,
yeah.
Sorry, yep. Great tackle.
So 4th down at the 7. And they are going to go for it. They've got to. Down 17, B.J. Payne on the near sideline exhorting the Seahawk crowd to get up and make some noise for his defense. Zach Mahan looks over at that defense on 4th and goal. Throws it way up in the air, trying to get his big receiver in the back corner, and it is out of the end zone, incomplete. Yep, he was trying to get to Eric Freeman, the big 6'5" wide receiver who made a touchdown earlier in the game. But it was out of the end zone. The ball goes over on downs to Hilton Head.
Well, that's a shame. Freeman had the advantage. However, the ball was just thrown a little too far and went out of the end zone.
Let's go down to the sidelines and Jessa Jeremiah and Mike Covert.
All right, so Mike and I caught up with Todd Smith, who's the director of the band here at Hilton Head High School. You've been sounding great so far this game, so talk to us a little bit about what you're doing with the program here at the high school.
Thank you very much. Well, here at the band program at Hilton Head High School, we have 42 students, and we have a concert band, jazz band, percussion ensemble, and we also have the marching band, which is playing here at the football game today.
All right, great. So we got a lot going on behind us. We're going to get back to the game, but thank you so much for all you've done, and we look forward to what you have to do the rest of the year. So back to you guys.
Kayla, we saw the end of the run while you were having that great discussion down on the sidelines. Khalil Lewis goes 93. Tell us about it, Chuck.
Well, it was after first play. They came out after the incomplete pass on 4th down. They lined up very quickly, and they got a quick hitter, and there goes Kay Lewis for a 99-yard touchdown.
93.
93.
93-yard touchdown. That puts him up to 236 yards for the game. That's more like the kind of numbers he's been putting up. Savannah Ryer on. Low kick. She's pretty disappointed. That'll be her first missed extra point of the season. But the Seahawks tack on 6 more. They were down in this game 20-16 in the second quarter. They now lead it 43-20 here in the 3rd. Khalil Lewis headed for pay dirt. This is the Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series, the Cross County Bowl.
On WH
We welcome you back to the Cross County Bowl here at Community Stadium on Hilton Head Island. Bob Stevens along with Chuck Zapek, Jessa Jeremiah, and Mike Covert. Hilton Head going to try the onside kick again, and this time it works. What a play by Thomas Farrell, the kicker. And Hilton Head High should be getting the ball back. That was done about the way you want it done. And now the Battery Creek Dolphins looking a little dispirited as they come back out on the field to play a little defense. Hilton Head in the hurry-up offense. B.J. Payne told me last night, he said he loved watching it work for the Philadelphia Eagles. The NFL game on Monday night, he says the toughest thing they're going to have, that Chip Kelly's going to have as their head coach, is recruiting linemen to play offense on that very fast-moving offense. Ben Olaf at quarterback. Fakes it to Khalil Lewis. Tries to swing it out to his receiver. Ball is loose, but they had blown it dead. Pass was intended for Matt Rozelle. It'll be second down for the Seahawks. They get the play from the sideline, and then they want to come to the line quickly.
They still have their starters in there, Bob.
They want to stick one more on, I think, before the end of the third. The give. Nope, he fakes it to Lewis, and Ben Olaf, the quarterback, sprints down inside the 30-yard line. And a timeout is being called by Battery Creek just to slow things down here a little bit. Ben Olaf running 22 yards.
Well, they've got him softened up pretty good, Bob.
You think so? Ben Olaf has now run for more than 50. Let's take a quick Serve Pro timeout as Battery Creek has taken timeout. It's 43-20. Hilton Head leading Battery Creek.
On WHHI Sports TV.
I bought this. I saw it. I wanted it, so I got it. I put my hand in, cookies come out. One more time. Hand in, cookie out. Shouldn't your life be that way? When you put something into your life, you should get something more incredible back out, right? How much do you make right now? If you're whispering, not a good sign. Start at TCL and get a job right now to get cookies raining down on you. Or in other words, employment, advancement, vacation, a career. Yeah, this commercial is not about cookies, it's about you. Make it happen this fall at tcl.edu/now. It's working.
Yeah, it's a big mess. But don't worry, cleanup's already underway.
When the things that matter most are on the line, make sure we are too. The disaster recovery team at 1-800-SERVE-PRO. Like it never even happened.
We are back in Hilton Head, 43-20 the Seahawks lead. And coming out of the game, even he's running out of gas a little bit. Khalil Lewis, he busted 4 tackles on the play just as we were coming back and gained 6 more yards. That puts him over 240 by my count.
James Wiggins in the game, number 34, in his place.
Ben Olaf, yep, looks at the read option and then keeps it and is wrestled down after a loss of about a yard.
Well, we've seen some, this spread offense. The whole idea is to get the players into mismatched situations on the corner.
He wanted Crittenden to commit. Crittenden did commit, but he did have some help on the backside. Third down and about 6 for Hilton Head. The give up the middle to the reserve tailback, who moves it forward a little bit.
Well, Steve Fulmer, their offensive coordinator, has proven that it's just not slinging the ball all over the field. You can run the ball up the middle and run it on the outside, too.
And on 4th down, they're going to bring Savannah Ryer on to try a field goal. Hey, B.J. Payne trying to work on her confidence a little bit after she just missed that extra point. So from the 28-yard line, a 38-yard field goal. Ryer gets it up. It's long enough, and it is good. Savannah Ryer with a 38-yard field goal.
I think you're going to see that one on Sports Center, Bob.
How about that?
If it's not going to be on YouTube, I'm sure it will be. But that's a Sports Center YouTube shot right there.
38, and it would have been good from almost 10 yards further out. Savannah Aire, the basketball point guard, sent a video. Well, you know what? We'll tell you the story when we come back. We're going to take a quick break right now. 46-20, Hilton Head leading here at the Cross County Bowl, Covert Aire's High School Football Bowl Series.
On WHHI Sports TV.
Yeah, it's a big mess.
Hey, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking Dunkin'.
I'm drinking Dunkin'.
I'm just in love with the flavor.
I get mine black. I don't want to take away from that pure taste.
So smooth, no bitterness. It's awesome.
There's no other taste like it.
America runs on Dunkin' Coffee.
Visit your locally owned and operated Dunkin' Donuts on Hilton Head, in Beaufort, and off of I-95 at Exit 8.
Well, Bob, you know, there's a lot of women coming out of the sports program at Hilton Head High School. As I mentioned before, there's a starting guard at MIT in women's basketball.
How about that?
Sabrina Dramis, 2 years ago, graduated from Hilton Head High.
We'll tell you the Savannah Aire story in a nutshell. She had a friend send a video to Coach Payne in the spring saying, look at all the different places she can kick a field goal from. She'll go at the 30-yard line, kick it from both hash marks, kick it from the middle. He saw her hit all these different field goals from and said, let's bring her out. Let's take a look. Let's try to make something happen here. Talked her into coming out for the team. She is the little sister on this football team. The guys love her. They have stuck up for her. We're going to take a Serve Pro timeout right here. The Cross County Bowl, led by Hilton Head, 46-20.
On WHHI Sports TV.
H&H Auto Service and H&H Auto Body are deeply rooted in our community. Our friends became our customers, and our customers become our friends. H&H has earned a reputation for dedication to their customers. All collision and mechanical repairs to servicing your tires. H&H will take care of you.
We are completely committed to every client, sales and service.
And communication is key.
I invite you to see why so many people trust H&H. After all, you are driving our reputation.
Keep your cool this season with Covert Aire. Their highly trained technicians are here to take care of your heating and air conditioning needs 24/7. 46-20 our score in the final 23 seconds of the third quarter. Battery Creek has been battered here in the second half. This was a 23-20 game at halftime. Trying to run Josh Roberts into the line, and he is thrown back. Hilton had size beginning to take over on the defensive line.
Yeah, they run a very basic cross buck, and it went for nowhere. Nothing.
B.J. Payne says his defense is not going to be full of a lot of tricks. Defense, we've hit the end of three quarters. Let's go down to the sideline and Jessa Jeremiah.
So I've got the Blue Man here and a loyal fan. The cheerleaders didn't know that they were going to have someone to contend with when they came out tonight. What do you do to get yourself pumped up for the game?
Usually go to Five Guys, get a burger or two, just get food in my system and just come out here with all my friends and be as loud as possible.
Absolutely. Well, you're doing a good job.
Thank you.
Super loud. So what do you have planned for the rest of the game? How are you going to top what you've already done?
It's hard to top what I usually do. Usually we get bigger crowds. I think the community involved actually get more people from outside to come to the games instead of just students.
All right. Well, we look forward to what you have to offer for the rest of the game. Your fans are loyal, right behind you, loud and proud. So thanks so much for pumping up the energy here at the game.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to get back up to the box for some more football.
Seahawks, #1. Go Hawks!
We are back at Community Stadium on Hilton Head Island. Bob Stevens along with Chuck Zapek, Jessa Jeremiah, and Mike Covert. 46-20, Hilton Head leading. It has been a much closer game than that. Ball is tipped. Hilton Head making the defensive play, and unable to get it was Eric Freeman. As in the Hilton Head defense showing a little length there. Speaking of length, how about Puna Ford, the big lineman? Squats 670 pounds, has a 34-inch vertical leap and a wingspan. And he's only 6'2", maybe? Has the wingspan of a guy 6'8".
He's already committed to Louisville.
That's why the Louisville Cardinals want him, that's for sure. 3rd down and 10 for Battery Creek. Fakes the pitch, throws it over the middle to the tight end, Isaiah Sloan, and it's incomplete. Battery Creek kind of forced to try to open things up in order to get back into this game. Nice job of faking by Zach Mahan and had his man open.
Mahan looks cool.
Yeah, I think he's just done a tremendous job.
Yeah. He was our player of the game last week. Lava 24 Fitness most valuable player of the game against Whale Branch.
As the Seahawk looks on, Battery Creek is going to have to punt the football. That's Zach Mahan, right-footed. Ooh, he gets hit. Yep, and the flag goes down. They're going to get a roughing the kicker call as Hilton Head brings it back across the 50, across the 40. He's going to break it loose and could go all the way and get nothing for it. Oh, boy. A great return from Justin Morrow, subbing for Aaron Frazier. Frazier came out a little earlier, and the roughing the kicker call, though, is really pretty obvious. They didn't get any of the ball. And Morrow does a great job of evading tacklers and bringing it back. BJ Payne will remember that part of it.
He gets a couple of good blocks. But you get what's very telling right now is the fatigue on behalf of Battery Creek.
The officials still huddling. And we'll see what the call finally is. Personal foul. Yep, roughing the kicker. And that'll give the ball back to Battery Creek. And we've also got a penalty called against Battery Creek, so offsetting penalties will bring us back to where we were. 4th down. Jim Schumann got the hat turned around, trying to exhort his team on this final 11 minutes. Leave it all out there, he's telling them.
You know, Bob,
left a lot out there.
There has been a play here at Hilton Head High School that's made ESPN. I don't know, you probably don't remember a few years ago, but Chip Mullen for the Seahawks ran the ball in from 60 yards out and they made it ESPN. The special thing about that was that Chip was a Down syndrome.
How about that? That's a great thing. Now the snap is high and kicking it out of the back of the end zone wisely is Mahan. So Hilton Head gets 2 points out of it, and they'll get the ball back, which is what they really wanted anyway. So Hilton Head doesn't get the touchdown on the punt return, but they'll get a chance to score one, and they've already 2 points better off after the safety. 48-20, the Seahawks lead it. Let's take a quick Serve Pro timeout. Serve Pro of Beaufort County, helping make fire and water damage like it never even happened.
On WHHI Sports TV.
Butler Chrysler Dodge Jeep, your all-American auto dealer in beautiful Beaufort by the Bay.
What we have here is Chrysler 300, brand new, 3.6 Pentastar, made in the US of A. 8-speed transmission, give you 31 miles to the gallon. Best in class, 8.4 touchscreen radio, backup camera, navigation, including Beats by Dre. Come take a test drive, I'll save you $2,000. Ask for Charles Manigo.
The dealer you choose is the difference to you. Butler Chrysler Dodge Jeep, 1555 Salem Road in beautiful Beaufort by the Bay. Shop local, buy American.
We're back, 48-20. Seahawks lead it after a safety at the 10:56 mark of the fourth quarter. Should be a free kick coming for Battery Creek. They've come down to the other end of the field. They're on the wrong end of the field. So a team that's already tired and ran down to the wrong end of the field now gets to jog back. They're adding injury to insult in that case. They will get the free kick from their own 20.
Well, Bob, as you mentioned a little earlier, they were ahead 20-16 in the first half until the wheels came off, but you can see the fatigue just building up on these players.
Well, Hilton Head High is going to try to do that to a lot of people this year, try to just wear them down, and that seems to be the way this very quick type of offensive scheme that so many schools have picked up. That's the bottom line. The top line is they can make a lot of yards and score a lot of points with it. The bottom line is you wear the other team out. Battery Creek going with the kickoff. Taken by Aaron Frazier, who's back out on the field. Takes it at the 40. Boy, he has a quick second step. Loses the football. It's loose, covered up, it would appear, by Hilton Head. As Aaron Frazier wanted to get back on the field after he watched that punt return for the touchdown that was negated by Justin Morrow.
Great hit by Raheem Cooper, a senior, 5'10", 145 pounds. 89 comes in, puts the plastic helmet right on the ball, and that's the reason why it popped out.
First down for Hilton Head at the Battery Creek 42. Olaf still at quarterback. Khalil Lewis still at running back. Lewis gets the handoff, trying to find some room on the right-hand side. Oh, he does. Dances inside the 30, down inside the 20, tight roping the sideline, and I think he finally stepped out.
Wow.
They're going to rule him down back at about the 20.
The only thing that gets him here is the 12th man, the sideline.
Run him to the boundary.
Well, I don't want to take anything away from Khalil Lewis. But
Then
Battery
don't.
Creek is definitely tired.
Yeah, they are. Olaf keeps it. Ball's on the ground again, and this time I think Battery Creek has recovered. Been a very error-free game, turnover-wise, until this last moment or two, but the fumble by Khalil Lewis by Ben Olaf is recovered by Battery Creek. The Dolphins will get the football back with 10.5 to go, down 48-20.
Oh, you see, it's just an exchange error between the quarterback and the running back, and this time Olaf hung on to the ball just a little too long.
They have it all at the New River Auto Mall, over 1,000 vehicles at 12 dealerships in one location. Battery Creek coming up to the line. The offense trying to still have some spring in its step with 10.5 minutes left. Mahan gives it into the line. Like Crittenden could pick up about 4 or 5. Keep your cool this season with Covert Aire. They're highly trained technicians here to take care of your heating and air conditioning needs 24/7. Gain of about 4 for Crittenden. I've got him for 175 yards. Zach Mahan trying to go deep, but 3 men covering Crittenden as he raced down the scene.
I'd love to see the scout report this time when Crittenden goes out and lines up wide, and he runs down the field and he's got 3 guys covering him.
Jim Schumann thinks that's going to be unique Crittenden's place in a college offense as a slot back in a multiple formation. Thinks that's where he's really going to have a chance to shine. Not so much as a running back. He's not big enough to be a college running back.
Yeah.
But in a slot position where you get the ball to him in a number of different ways, unique Crittenden is going to indeed be something special. 3rd down and 7. Mahan rolling right, putting it up in the air for Cooper, and it's out of bounds. Pass was out of bounds, and Cooper couldn't walk the tightrope to keep himself in bounds, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, there are 2 pretty good thrown balls by Mahan, getting a little practice with some competition here.
I've been impressed at how much better they're throwing the ball than they did just a week ago against Whale Branch. They were still in the infancy of any kind of a passing game, and Jim Schumann said, we've spent a lot of time this week working on the passing game, trying to make something out of it, and they have succeeded to a degree. Now Mahan will be back to punt. Hilton Head High has almost gotten to about 3 punts. They, of course, roughed the kicker Mahan on the last one. This time they hang back just a little bit. Frazier's going to let the ball hit, and Mahan is going to turn out to get a great punt as it rolls inside the 20 and will be down at the 18-yard line. Come join us at the Salty Dog on South Beach Marina. Get your Salty Dog t-shirt at the Salty Dog t-shirt factory or anytime at saltydog.com as we see the Salty Dog replay.
Jake, the Salty Dog.
Jake the Salty Dog visited with us a little earlier. Jake confirmed what we all knew when we got here tonight. It's warm. Hilton Head High on offense one more time. Ben Olaf has come in at quarterback. We may have seen the end of Khalil Lewis for the night. Olaf keeps it, picks up a couple of yards up the middle.
Well, the popularity of the spread offense has reached the high schools, and we're seeing tonight it's not just slinging the ball all over the lot. It's running it too.
You saw Savannah Ryer, helmet off, talking with team doctor for Hilton Head High, Dr. Brian Anderson.
Is he your doctor?
Yes, he is. Get him a little PT. The give is to Savion Fuller, the backup running back. He had 33 yards in the Whale Branch game, getting some playing time here. He will get some serious playing time down the stretch here in this fourth quarter. Ben Olaf swings it out. Completed pass for the Seahawks. That one goes to Trey Days, just a sophomore. As B.J. Payne trying to find out what he's got in the way of skill help as he heads into the meat of the season. Fourth down, Seahawks will come on and likely kick the ball.
Number 89 again makes a nice open field tackle.
Everybody was on the field but the punter. Thomas Farrell finally comes out. Play clock down to 7, down to 6 and counting. And then now the Seahawks are going to be forced to call a timeout. B.J. Payne calls the timeout before the play clock runs out. He comes out to talk to Thomas Farrell. Let's take a Serve Pro timeout. Cross County Bowl here at the Nest. Seahawks lead 48-20.
On WHHI Sports TV.
At Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, now's the time to drive a Toyota. Now's the time for you to save thousands on a new Toyota car or truck. There's a huge selection to choose from, and every vehicle is clearly marked. At Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, we've got just what you need and know just what you want. Low competitive prices on our most popular models, and a level of customer service that's just out of this world. Now's the time to drive a Toyota. From Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, Highway 278 in Bluffton.
Everything is ruined.
It's okay. We're ready. When the things that matter most are on the line, make sure we are too. The Fire and Water Cleanup Team at 1-800-SERVE-PRO. Like it never even happened.
Thomas Farrell back in punt formation. Gets it away through the outstretched arms of a Battery Creek charging lineman. Taken by Cooper, who brings it back. Raheem Cooper up over the 45-yard line, and that's where Battery Creek will take over with 7:41 left to play.
Yeah, nice job by Cooper. Catches a tough punt, keeps his balance, gets some positive yard, almost a face mask on that, but Cooper is going three ways, Bob. He's playing offense, defense, and special teams.
Battery Creek goes to Garrett next week. Hilton Head High hosts Wade Hampton. And then, of course, the Bridge Bowl in just a couple of weeks between Beaufort and Hilton Head High. Had a penalty against Battery Creek. And they will be pushed back to their own 36 to begin this series.
That should be a win for Battery Creek. They beat them last year pretty handily, 39-18. Critton had a big game against Garrett Academy.
And they'll have a week to catch their breath after this one. Swinging it out wide. Had his man open, but unable to make the catch was Cooper. Flu shots now available at every Walgreens store every day. At Walgreens, there's a way to stay well. Just went right through Cooper's hands.
That was a one receiver route, Bob.
Yeah.
When was the last time you saw a one receiver route? He was the only guy running downfield.
Butler Chrysler Dodge Jeep, your all-American auto dealer in beautiful Beaufort by the Bay. One of the great supporters of our Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series. The Cross County Bowl will be giving away the trophy to the winning team tonight. Also the Lava 24 Fitness MVP. Zach Mahan won that award last week in the win over Whale Branch. That long pass to his tight end, Isaiah Sloan, is overthrown.
Well, he's thrown to a spot rather than to a man. The receiver, unfortunately, had broken his route off because he thought he was covered. Had he kept running fast straight ahead, he might have had a pretty good shot at that ball. I can't fault Zach Mahan on that one.
No, again, this is a passing game that is coming together. And you watch it again in a couple of 3 weeks, and it may be significantly better by then. They have made great strides in just this first week since really running the ball almost exclusively against Whale Branch. Zach Mahan hands it into the belly of Tyrone Dilbert, and Dilbert up over the 42-yard line to the 43. It was 3rd and 10. He picked up about half of it, and it'll be 4th down.
I think they're going to go for it, Bob.
Why not? Down by 28. Show some confidence in your guys. Give them a chance. All right, 7 minutes and counting left in the game. 48-20 Hilton Head, and on 4th and just a little less than 5, Zach Mahan again gives it to Dilbert, and Tyrone Dilbert, or rather Unique Crittenton, is stopped after gaining just a couple. Let's go down to the sidelines and Jessa Jeremiah.
So we're down here as we're getting ready to wrap up the game, and Nate Dixon joins me. This is his 2nd year presenting this trophy. So what brings you out here for another year, Nate?
Well, thanks, Jessa. We're happy to be here again. It's a great community event. We love to support our local sports events, and as well, not just football, but all the sporting events going on in all the high schools here locally.
Absolutely. And now you've got a great trophy here. So tell me a little bit about what your trophy is for, how you are going to present it, and who to.
Sure. We have the Lava MVP award, so it's going to go to the most valuable player of the winning team. So we're happy to present that to them.
All right, Nate. Well, we look forward to it. We'll see you in a little bit when we wrap it up and get to give out that trophy. We'll get back up to these guys for just a little more football.
Great. Thank you.
Savion Fuller gains 2 with the first carry. Now Ben Olaf telling Fuller about the change in the play. 2nd and 8 for Hilton Head. The give is to Fuller again, trying to break loose, and boy, Josh Roberts wrestled him down to the ground.
Yeah, Roberts going both ways.
Yeah, he is. A lot of players are for Battery Creek. Good play by Roberts there as he wrestles him down. It'll be 3rd and 7 for Hilton Head. Fuller comes out of the game. He is replaced by Talik Smith, another sophomore, as the tailback. And now moves up into the pistol formation. Olaf looks over the defense, takes the snap, gives it to Smith. Ooh, he's got some trouble trying to get outside, and he is swarmed under near midfield. It'll be 4th down for the Seahawks. 5:10 and counting left in this one.
Well, Battery Creek is battling. This is a team that graduated 14 players last year, so you have a lot of freshmen and sophomore getting action. They lost some good ones too. DeAndre Johnson, I remember him. What a player he was for Battery Creek. Once they get into region play, though, they should be competitive.
Indeed. Thomas Farrell back to punt. Low snap, gets it away. Hits at the 30. He's done a good job of getting it to go end over end so that it gets some roll, forward roll. That one is down inside the 10-yard line. Flu shots available at every Walgreens store every day. At Walgreens, there's a way to stay well. And New River Auto Mall has it all. Over 1,000 vehicles at 12 dealerships in one location. We are glad to have them with us for the Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series.
Well, Bob, talking about regional play, some of their top returning starters, Unique Crittenham, Jason Green, Isaiah Sloan, Michael Reyes, and Rakeen Smalls, we've yet to see with the injury to his knee, but they've got some key players that are leaders out there on the field, and I think they're going to do fairly well in their region.
I think they are excited about the possibilities, certainly. Zach Mahan under center inside his own 10-yard line. Gets it out to, it looked like Number 5, that would be, and it was, Josh Roberts. Roberts picks up 9 on that carry. He's shown some good flashes in his first action of the season.
Yes, he has.
Transfer from Beaufort High. Got all the paperwork done to get him eligible for this week. Second down, a little more than 1. Now we've got another Walgreens first down for Battery Creek. As the Dolphins continue to try to work on the running game a bit.
Well, Bob, this started out as an outstanding game. The first half was quite exciting and close, and we had shifts in momentum back and forth. 2 teams coming off of victories, and it was quite an exciting first half. Second half has just been a worn-down Battery Creek team getting outplayed here by the Seahawks.
Indeed. Zach Mahan throws it over the middle, and oh boy, Isaiah Sloan couldn't quite hang on to it. Battery Creek led this game 20-16 late in the first half after Tyrone Dilbert's 80-yard touchdown run. It has been all Hilton Head since that. 32 unanswered points. Battery Creek player who lost his helmet.
That's Priester. He was in a scuffle with another player there. Somehow he got his helmet whipped off, but Priester's had a game. What a player.
Yep, Jim Schumann over talking to him, telling him he's got to keep his cool. Speaking of which, you can keep your cool this season with Covert Aire. That was a bad pun, wasn't it? They're highly trained technicians here to take care of your heating and air conditioning needs 24/7. So on 2nd and 10, the give is right up the middle to Josh Roberts. He'll pick up about 5. Reach your peak at Lava 24 Fitness. Visit us on Hilton Head Island or at lava24.com as the Salty Dog instant replay shows a good defensive play by the Hilton Head defensive line.
Well, Bob, we live in a small community here, and I think you got to give some call outs for the parent support and the active booster clubs here that run our concessions at the end of the end zone here.
Well, Mike Kelly and his wife were inducted into the Hall of Fame. That's what a job they have done as boosters of this Hilton Head High program over the years. They're the ones who have been making the burgers, traveling around for years now, and it was great to see them recognized. Ball got loose there, but they are going to let Battery Creek keep possession as the clock continues to wind down to the 2-minute mark and counting. And Hilton Head will get its 3rd win of the season, their first 3-0 start
since 1989.
1989, back when Chuck Zapek was just a pup. The high punt by Mahan rolls across the 50-yard line. Hilton Head High will take over at its own 46 with just a minute and a half left on the clock. You got a pick for your Lava 24 Fitness Most Valuable Player?
Wow, I
don't want to put you on the spot. You want to keep that a secret until we give it away?
Well, I think number 24 looks pretty good to me.
268 yards enough?
Would there be any argument there?
Let's go down to the sidelines. Mike Covert and Jessa Jeremiah.
Here with Mike Covert, who's been hanging with me for the game thus far, and I want to ask you a little bit about the Cross County Bowl. Talk to me about the significance of the bowl and your sponsorship with that.
Well, this year, Covert Aire, we decided to partner with WHHI and create a Covert Aire Championship Bowl Series featuring select high schools throughout the area and different names for different bowl games. Tonight, this one's a Cross County Bowl, and whoever wins is going to walk away with this extremely heavy but extremely gorgeous trophy. So.
Yeah, what a trophy, and deserving trophy for such a great game. And we've had a lot of great action out here tonight. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, this is awesome, and it's great kids, great atmosphere, the parents, the community, and that's really what it's all about. This is a super community, and everywhere that we go, each and every week, it's a fantastic community, and we're glad to be here.
Absolutely. Well, we appreciate your sponsorship. We appreciate having you. It's been an absolute pleasure, and we look forward to watching you present that giant trophy.
Good job tonight.
All right, you too. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Jessa. Hilton Head is going to snap the ball. They've downed it once. They're going to down it one more time. The players on the Hilton Head sideline have 3 fingers raised. That's a 3-0 start for the first time in, boy, more than 20 years. And they are pretty happy. B.J. Payne should be happy with the effort. They finally wore down the Battery Creek Dolphins, who made a great game of it for a half. It was 20-16 Battery Creek late in the second quarter. Hilton Head scored just before halftime to take a 23-20 lead, and then it was all Seahawks in the second half.
It was too, Bob, but they showed it was more than just Khalil Lewis tonight. You had Ben Olaf step up and throw the ball and run it himself. He had quite a game. The offensive line for Hilton Head High dominated in the second half, so the Seahawks have more than just Khalil Lewis going for him.
Aaron Frazier had 3 big catches and, of course, an 80-yard kickoff return touchdown that really helped turn momentum in Hilton Head's favor. A team victory, as I'm sure B.J. Payne will tell us when we talk to him. We will be talking with the winning coach and our Lava 24 Fitness Player of the Game when we come back. 48-20. Hilton Head beats Battery Creek in the Covert Aire Cross County Bowl
on WHHI Sports TV.
It's summer and duck hunting season is in full swing. Now is the time for a Covert Aire maintenance and tune-up safety inspection. We cover all types of heating and air conditioning, ventilation, and refrigeration repair.
Bagged one.
And duck cleaning. We're out hunting duck everywhere from Kiowa to Hilton Head to right here in Bluffton. So if there's a problem in your neck of the woods, give us a call 24/7. Complete customer satisfaction is not only our goal, it's our business.
H&H Auto Service and H&H Auto Body are deeply rooted in our community. Our friends became our customers, and our customers become our friends. H&H has earned a reputation for dedication to their customers. All collision and mechanical repairs to servicing your tires. H&H will take care of you.
We are completely committed to every client, sales and service.
And communication is key.
I invite you to see why so many people trust H&H. After all, you are driving our reputation.
Hey, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking Dunkin'.
I'm drinking Dunkin'.
Definitely Dunkin'.
It's always Dunkin'. Nothing but Dunkin'.
It tastes awesome. It's my absolute favorite. I run on Dunkin'.
America runs on Dunkin' Coffee.
Visit your locally owned and operated Dunkin' Donuts on Hilton Head, in Beaufort, and off of I-95 at Exit 8. Have you been in the Zone? Sports Zone is the area's complete source for sporting goods and apparel. Their selection of sports equipment covers everything you need for football, baseball, basketball, and so much more. Plus the latest in apparel to make you look your best. Sports Zone is also the place for teams. From uniforms to trophies, embroidered items, banners, and more. Sports Zone has it all at competitive prices. Stop by 12 Johnson Way off Route 46 near the post office in Bluffton or call 837-ZONE. Get it in the zone. Sports Zone.
Hey folks, Mike Covert here with Covert Aire. You know, it's hot outside, summer's here, and it's dug in for quite a while. A couple of tips for you. Remember to change your air filter. Keep that thing clean, change it every month. Also, leave your thermostat set at a comfortable position for you and your family, and leave it. Set it and forget it, as I like to say. This summer, when the heat's outside, let's keep it outside. and keep your house cool and comfortable. And remember Covert Aire.
Welcome back to Hilton Head High School. The Seahawks are winners 48-20, their first 3-0 start since 1989. Mike Covert, you have a little trophy to give to your big brother here.
I do, and I tell you, Coach, congratulations. Seahawks, congratulations. Tell you what, Coach, at Covert Aire, we have a little saying that when we teach our guys that proper practice precedes perfection. And tonight, you all and your team showed that. So on behalf of Covert Aire, our staff, our thousands of customers across South Carolina and Georgia, I want to present you with the Cross County Bowl.
Coach, the offense is designed to wear people down, and it looks like that's pretty much what happened tonight. You finally just wore them down because they played great for most of the first half.
They did, and I thought we made a great defensive adjustment at halftime. Made a couple changes there to take away some things that they were hurting us with. But, you know, our defense was on the field a lot. I think in the first 15 minutes, our defense was out there all the time. Aaron had the big return, put us back on defense. But then we sucked it up, and once we get in a rhythm on offense, we get going pretty quick and wear people down.
About the only way to stop your offense is to keep the ball away from them. Khalil didn't get the ball much that first quarter, and again, the offense finally got rolling. Ben really got things going in the second half.
Yeah, it's hard. You know, when we started a couple drives there early, 1st and 20, had a couple holding penalties, and that puts us behind. But, you know, once we get going with our tempo and wear people down, Khalil becomes really dangerous.
I tell you what, Coach, from someone on the outside looking in, you know, being over here on your sidelines tonight, it's great to hear from the crowd, see your ball club. The attitude has changed here on Hilton Head Island. You've all got a program that's to be reckoned with. Put it to you that way.
Well, thank you. You know, that's what we're trying to do. You know, we're trying to change the culture. The kids are believing. The fans said put a winner out there and we'll show up, and they sure did show up tonight.
Awesome. I still think meat and potatoes would take the next WWE crown.
There you go. This is a team of meat and potatoes. They take on Hampton next week. We'll be back with the Lava 24 Fitness Player of the Game coming up in just a moment. You're watching the Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series on WHHI.
Are you feeling hot yet? The temperature is pushing 100 outside. Right now it's hot and your air conditioning system is working hard day and night to keep you cool and comfortable. What if it stopped working? What would you do? Don't let a broken HVAC unit ruin your summer. Get a checkup from Covert Aire and let us help you prevent problems before they happen. Covert Aire provides preventative maintenance, new units, and emergency service. Complete customer satisfaction is not only our goal, it's our business.
Butler Chrysler Dodge Jeep, your all-American auto dealer in beautiful Beaufort by the Bay.
Ram 1500, Motor Trend Truck of the Year, V8 Hemi, 22 miles per gallon. We're American-made products here. Bad credit, no credit, everybody drives. Come see me, Alexis James. I'll get you a great deal, $10,000 off, right deal, right here, right now.
The dealer you choose is the difference to you. Butler Chrysler Dodge Jeep, 1555 Salem Road in beautiful Beaufort by the Bay. Shop local, buy American.
Pretty easy to tell who our Lava 24 Fitness Player of the Game is. Nate Dixon from Lava 24 Fitness is here. Hand us the trophy.
All right, thank you, Bob. Congratulations, Cleo. Great game to you and your entire Seahawks team. Congratulations from all of our staff and members at Lava 24 Fitness. Thank you.
Khalil Lewis, not a 317-yard night, but a pretty great night. You had a lot of guys helping you out too, didn't you?
Yeah, it's obviously always a team effort, man. I can't do it without these guys. And, you know, it's never going to, you don't have to always be a 317 game. You see the score, we won this game, man, so that's always good, you know?
The 3 fingers at the end was the most important thing,
yeah.
Right? 3-0?
That's the most important. At least, the most important thing is we did it together.
And you did do it together.
We did it together.
Offensive line did a great job.
Great
Ben
job,
did a good job of keeping things spread out.
Yes, sir.
You busted a couple.
I can't do it without Chase Puna and my whole O-line. Can't do. Oh, and Martin, because he did get me on the whole. What was that? 90 something, whatever it was. He got me on that.
Well, again, congratulations on a great victory, and congratulations on the Lava 24 Fitness MVP. All right, Seahawks win it by a 48-20 score. We are done here at Hilton Head, and for Battery Creek, it's a trip to Garrett next week. Hilton Head High will host Wade Hampton. Our next broadcast in 2 weeks when Bluffton comes a-calling. The Bridge Bowl. You guys going to be interested in that game at all? Nah, I think so. They got Wade Hampton is on their mind right now. For Chuck Zapek and for Mike Covert and for Jessa Jeremiah, I'm Bob Stevens.
At Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, now's the time to drive a Toyota. Now's the time for you to save thousands on a new Toyota car or truck. There's a huge selection to choose from, and every vehicle is clearly marked. At Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, we've got just what you need and know just what you want. Low competitive prices on our most popular models, and a level of customer service that's just out of this world. Now's the time to drive a Toyota from Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, Highway 278 in Bluffton.